everybody, and welcome to the Dead Unicorn. Oh my god, I'm super loud. I'm blowing everything out.
You should have maybe done a sound check before you started.
I guess I should have. Jeez. Let me just check. Hey guys. Okay, I think that's good. Hello everybody, and welcome to the Dead Unicorn. My name is Corey, and this we need to make this the last game of Isle of the Dreaded Accursed. We're gonna make it happen. We gotta power on through it, and to do that as efficiently as possible, I have stripped away all of my emotions. I got rid of them. I hated them, really. Emotions made me angry, but now that I got rid of them, I'm much happier. So let's get to it.
All right. Boo boop boop boo.
Let's do it. We got Tarek playing Yis. We got Brenna playing Gorza. We got Sasha playing Sabile. We got Crystal playing Regina. We got Howard playing Benathar. That's all you're gonna get. We gotta go and appease a dark goddess who has turned everybody, all of these dark cultists, into undead. We're beneath the temple. Let's get to it.
We need to just bring her a Snickers.
Yeah, you're not yourself when you're angry.
Oh, you gotta unpause the game.
Unpausing the game. There we go. So everybody, we just got a boat from this puzzle room. It's like a little toy boat, but it's really nice looking. It's really ornate.
Toy boat.
And it's probably something that you really need. Just so you know, if you're watching this on Twitch or on YouTube, you're seeing my view, the Game Master view. So everything I see, you see. But if I click one of these guys, you can see that they don't see everything, right? That they have limited views, depending on who they are.
We have nothing. Yes, is nervously pacing in the hallways.
All right.
Let's go join him.
I don't like fish
Bugs?
and bugs and all the gross that's inside of that pool.
The emotionless lizard guy pacing in the hallway, nervously.
Who says he's emotionless?
It is a failure of my brain state.
All right, onwards.
Okay, yeah, Yes will be like, are you guys going to come? Or wait inside of there for the rest of time?
I have to walk in last so that everybody can get in front of me and move down the hall.
That is fair. So what about the rest of you?
Sabila's like resting on your shoulders.
He'll have to gently put Sabile down before he steps in.
We
He
should
put it
get
down
going.
Good news is the water's no longer... no, the water's still gross and poisonous. You should not be dropped into it. You should not...
No, I'll just wait until he comes near the hallway and then hop off.
Let us see what exactly is down here. The way forward is a bit more difficult to get through, but there is a door here that we can investigate.
All right, you open up a room. This tall, dusty hall has been turned into a library. Stone bookshelves cut from the stone... That's an odd sentence. Stone bookshelves cut from the stone line the walls, and there are a couple freestanding shelves to complement them. Stacked on these shelves are a mixture of ancient tomes of mythology and more modern hymn books. Handholds built into the structure allow visitors to climb up to the higher shelves. This chamber has 15-foot tall ceilings. Benathar, it's roomy if you find yourself in there. If you can get down
If
in
you
there.
can get through the doorway, squeeze.
I like that the stone
Wow,
shells
this
are
place
cut from
has
stone,
so
as
much
opposed to
knowledge.
wood shells cut from stone.
Mythology is
Obviously, whoever was in charge of editing wasn't
in the
paying full attention.
passages. It is quite extraordinary.
For a second, though, I was confused by the books that had a pronoun, but then I realized they were hymns, as in hymnals.
Hymnals, yes, they're
Rat,
hymnals.
that is a rat.
HYM.
There's a rat running right across the screen. Take the fuck off.
I wonder if
So,
there are
look-
any hernals in here.
We
There
can
are-
only hope that there
No, I don't think we
are.
want urinals in here.
No,
Perhaps-
hernals.
You know, along with the history books are also herstory books.
books.
Yes.
I strained myself and got a hymnia once.
Can we do a little bit of investigation here?
Certainly, you can do an intellect task.
Okay.
Depending on your level, depends on the level you get, depends on what information you'll get. So
Okay, so I have some things. I have a knowledge of magic, artifacts, ciphers, spells, study, concentration, and runes.
If you have
Do any of
something
those
just-
things help me?
just for study, will be fine. Yeah,
Perfect.
this has
Okay.
no magical parts to it.
Perfect. I will spend an effort for extra damage. I will learn so hard.
Your pop a blood vessel.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, I rolled a natural 20.
Ooh, okay. This is what happens. First thing you notice is there are very expensive books on the shelves. Books that are about 100 gold piece each. And you're about to touch them when you feel the magic radiating off of them. And you're pretty sure that these books are trapped.
Oh,
Oh.
would Sabine see those with her ability to see like things that are hidden mundanely or non-mundanely?
The books are out in the open. But there is the
You're talking like magical traps?
yeah, magical traps. The second thing though is you find some handouts. I have handouts, don't I? Yes.
Vote for Elvirath.
Don't
Yeah.
die?
Vote for Elvirath. Elvirath for prom queen.
Elvirath for supreme ruler of the universe.
Is this it?
Vote or die.
All right. There are two things in here that you can find because you rolled a 20, man. You get everything.
Yay!
So we're gonna show this to you guys. Show players.
Oh.
So if anybody would like to read that, you may.
I have done it. Finally, a breakthrough. After all this hard work, I have finally managed to bring back a creature that was once dead from its eternal rest. Elvirath be damned. This power is far beyond what she could have given me. I am master of life and death. I have plunged by hand between the gates of hell and kept them ajar. Through me, all manner of dark beings may enter the world of the living, and all at my service. No longer will I await Elvirath's permission for me to work. I shall continue unbound by her morals and ethics. I am in charge now. Let the others continue their pathetic worship. Soon they will all become my playthings. Corpses reanimated with only my goals filling their empty, decaying brains. In due time, I will reveal my new powers to the world. But for now, I must continue to work on this dark art, to master it, to become it. No longer am I the High One of Elvirath. From now on, I serve myself. Dated the 18th day of the season of squalls.
Do you know how you can identify the villain? They'll write it down. For some reason, they always want to write about it.
But they didn't.
Yes, this is my experience as well.
I'll let someone else read the next one.
Ooh, I found one. My dear High One, your secret is now revealed. Your mistress will learn of your betrayal before nightfall. I look forward to being there to clean up the mess you leave behind. The people of Mountainfoot will no doubt praise me highly for it. Thank you for this opportunity. I have been waiting a long time for such a one to arise. Yours gratefully, Duke Heinrich. Oh, you remember him.
Lake Gas.
That kid.
I think we have our evidence that we needed.
Who was the Duke Heinrich again?
Duke Heinrich was the one that you mind fucked
Oh,
into
yeah,
the,
to
at the
find
beginning
out
of
that-
this game.
Right, that he
The
was
one who
working-
gave us
Yeah.
the ship to get here.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
now we have proof to bring back that he
Yes,
is
we
dirty.
shall take this with us. Though watch out, a lot of these books seem to be trapped magically. I am not certain how to disarm them, but I am certain that if we need to, we should be able to find a way.
Sibyl deflates a little. She wanted to touch the books.
Does anybody touch the books?
It
I'd
is
like to
very
investigate the
difficult
book.
to refrain from touching the books, but
By the
Pardon?
way, Howard, you're kind of low on my side. I don't know. Maybe it's
Really?
just a little.
Any better?
Howard, what were you saying about the books?
I said I'd like to investigate the books, not necessarily immediately touch them, since I'm not stupid.
Um,
especially
For
after you
me-
were warned.
so there are some valuable ones here. There are about 12 valuable books that are worth about 100 gold pieces each.
Okay,
Oh, that's a lot of money.
Don't touch them, they're trapped.
really? I'm going to apply a rune of knowledge to the bookshelf to see if I can maybe get lucky and get an image of how the books are trapped and how you might go about not setting off the trap.
All right. Excellent. That's the perfect way to do this. Good job.
All the way up till we get into combat, and I'm like, I throw an axe. I really don't have any cool offensive things.
That's fine. There's plenty of offense available.
Regina's very offensive. That's what I heard.
Oh.
At least her smell is.
Sure. Smelly
Is there any, like-
smelly cats?
Anything in particular that happens as a result of my 20, or is it just like
You get everything. You get all the things, including that these books were trapped, which you wouldn't have gotten
Okay, cool.
normally. Yeah.
Find all the important shit.
so that's
in the room.
effectively the major effect, right?
The major effect is you see magic stuff that you normally wouldn't have saw.
Oh God, my eyes! They're working overtime. I don't have enough money to pay them.
So I grab a tome, and as I'm reaching for it, I say, "This tome shall return with the tide." And then I take the tome. Did it work?
Yep, worked just fine. You got it.
That's the trick. Everyone, so that you can grab tomes.
Well,
Wait,
that's good. Maybe we should get some of these books and take them with us along with these
Also,
notes.
when you say that in your head, picture all of the O's as zeros, and only the first and last words are capitalized.
Oh God.
I did not write it like that. He's lying.
I figured, but I also wouldn't put it past either of you.
But it is that's a good
okay.
gag.
The one thing that we have not found yet is making me a little bit worried, which is our good friend's her husband. Mirabelle. We met her on the boat before we got here. She said that we might encounter him here and to give him the locket that our good friend Sibyl is wearing.
Ah, yes. Yes, of course.
I'm wondering if he is stuck somewhere inside, or maybe, perhaps was on the outside of this place, on the entry port that we avoided. Perhaps we will find him on the way out.
Perhaps.
Well, it looks like this is all we have found here already. I think perhaps it is time to figure out how we are going to get across this chasm.
If nobody else grabs the other books, I will grab them.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I said I grabbed a book.
Okay.
I'll grab. I figured everybody was gonna grab like one.
How did you grab the book?
Library and the bookstore.
Tarek, describe to me how you grabbed the book.
I. Good question. I just reach out and reach out and touch faith.
Okay. Well, everybody, Tarek has screwed you all. As you
Oh
are
my
now
God.
in the
But Howard said,
simply just asking what should I do? But no.
I mean, if he had asked me, I would have said it again.
I know you would have. Okay. Tarek grabs the book. And the door to the chamber locks and magically seals shut. And water begins to fill the room in holes that open in the floor, rising quickly.
Plug the holes.
Well, yes. It looks as though you have screwed everyone but myself and Gorza.
I swear in giant. Fee fi fo fum, yes?
I
Gorza-
Well, you
searched
must be
the
really
room
pissed if
for
you're
a way
bringing
to
out those big
disarm.
words.
Gors is looking at everyone like, what's the problem? And then it hits her because she doesn't think about it right away. Like, what's the problem? Oh, right. Land lovers.
Stares down at the water.
I'm searching for anything that looks like it might disarm / reverse the trap.
Okay. Make an intellect task.
Can I help search? I'm
Sure.
invested.
You can
course.
give her a asset for.
And I am trained in both identifying and spotting. So
Okay.
probably spotting is what I need for this one.
All right. Neither of those. Yeah, spotting. I'll allow spotting. Go ahead. By the way, Sasha, your mic is turned off again.
Oh, she was talking? Sorry, Sasha.
Go.
So that's why no one heard me when I asked Howard to clarify the booby trap, huh?
I guess.
Oh.
Yeah, to be
Oh.
honest, I didn't even hear I could hardly hear what Howard was saying when he said the stuff about the booby trap, so I was just assuming you were gonna let us
I
take whatever he
asked,
said.
and then it wasn't answered, and then you were like, someone could have asked you to clarify, and I was like, I did, and then no one responded to that either, and I was like, fuck.
Well, that's why.
Well, and
It's
I was
okay.
trying to say that
Sabine doesn't
would like
talk.
to help.
It's okay.
Sabine would like to help Regina.
Sabiel's silent, so.
Well, I can still speak, and I was trying to speak to Benethar.
I didn't
I'll
know.
use a level of effort.
Can Crystal's character benefit from assistance from two of us?
Sure. She rolled a 3, though.
But
Ooh.
We
I
should
will-
have two
plus
assets. How about
3
that?
levels.
Do
Well,
reroll.
4 if I'm getting help from Sabine as well.
You can
Because I
reroll
spent
if you need
effort,
to.
I have trained, and then I'm getting help from 2 people, so that should be level 5.
Wow, that's pretty good. Okay. You're pretty sure that this is a magical trap, and spotting things probably won't help you any very much. So what you do get is maybe that door needs to be opened so you can get out.
Oh.
Okay, I have an idea then, and I put an explosive rune on the door. I step back and I throw an axe at my rune.
Okay. How much
That might
damage
work.
does that
Yeah.
do?
Not bad.
Well, the axe does 4 points, but the rune does hopefully more. Yeah, I haven't. I don't think I've actually used the explosive rune yet. Where is it? Abilities. Pretty sure I have an explosive rune. I can swear. Inscribe runes. Here it is. The affliction.
It'd be funny if it was
Yeah,
like,
it's 1d6 plus
hey, everybody
1.
watch this, and then nothing happens.
1d6 points plus 1 per tier of elemental damage.
Okay.
I don't know what hurts a rock
So
best.
a
It's
D6
a
plus
stone
3.
door, fire, electricity, spirit, or shadow. I'm gonna say shadow. I don't know.
D6 plus 1, I'll roll it for you here.
Aw, man.
There's a small dent in the door.
It's 1 per tier, right, Howard?
Oh, per tier.
Yeah.
Okay,
per
so
tier.
so that's
4.
4. 4 points of damage.
A slightly
I
deeper
will-
dent.
So 8.
So 8 points total. There's a pretty good dent in the door.
I will move forward and try to do something similar by shooting a bunch of bolts of energy at the door.
Okay.
Has anyone tried the doorknob?
I would like to go and investigate the door, but everyone's trying to blow it up, so I don't really want to stand in the way of that.
How much
If the
damage
door
do you
closes
do?
and
Tarek?
doesn't lock for a trap, that's just ridiculous. This will mildly inconvenience you. I've closed the door. Oh, well, that is annoying.
I have to get up now and
Maybe
turn
there's a
it and
mechanism
everything.
to open it
Tarek,
like,
how much damage
that
do you
we're
do?
missing.
It will do 6 points of damage.
Okay. The dent is getting bigger and more pronounced. Who's up next?
Fuck it, Sabine will physical onslaught it. Why not?
Okay. That's another
Why the
3
hell
points of
not?
damage.
What's that?
That's another what? 3 points of damage?
4.
4. Okay. The door has a hole in it now.
Well, the water can only rise to that level.
It's rising faster than
I will move
well,
forward and try to use
Flood the entire place.
my magical weapon to push through and get an even larger hole in the door.
Okay. How much damage
I'm
you
willing
do?
to go again. I can't do it though if you're standing there.
Oh, if you want to explode it again, if you think you can do a good amount of damage to it, then I will back away and let you.
I mean,
do.
my minimum is 8, but
Oh,
if
then
you're
yeah,
standing
go
there-
ahead.
Yeah.
I have to
Do
use
we
spells to get up to
I mean-
it, so feel free.
Oh my, it's up to your
Do we know-
thigh, so
Is
That's
this
not
going
the
to flood
Wi-Fi.
the entire complex?
you don't know. You have no idea.
Not.
Well, there's a giant crater hole over here, so hopefully, if it does, it will just spill over into that hole.
So, Corey, you want to roll the d6 again?
Sure. D6 plus 3?
Well, it's 4 for the axe, and then 3 plus the d6 for the rune.
There you go. All together, 7.
God dang it, Corey!
What can I say, man?
Getting there.
I don't know why it's rolling for a Nathus Oathbreaker.
Okay, I'll do another spell to follow it up with another bolt of energy that is another 6 points of damage.
Okay. Boom. You got a pretty good, like, head-size hole in this door.
Corsa goes, get out of the way.
I stand
Brings
clear.
out her heavy mace. Is gonna go up.
Yes, that looks like it's meant for destroying things.
Oh, that's wonderful. Excellent.
Very
Glam. All right, you get a hole in it that's big enough for regular-sized creatures to get through it.
Now we just need to get Benethar through it. somehow.
Can I just? I mean, at this point, the structure of the door must absolutely suck. So I'm gonna try and just
Yeah.
break through it.
I mean, and now, like, the water, I mean, make haste, it's up to your waist.
At least let Yes through. He can't.
Yeah, I'll get
he
through.
Needs to go through first.
I'll jump through and
Garza's
I'll help
gonna
from
get on
the
the
other
Bashed it
side.
on the other side.
Is it nasty green poison water?
No, it's regular water.
Like seawater.
What is it?
I will continue to bash the door from this side.
All right,
I'll
you
help.
guys continue to bash the door until it's big enough for Benethar. And when the door is, like, in tatters and shambles, the trap just turns off.
It's like, screw you guys.
Nice.
I
Yeah.
then check the door finally to see if I can unlock it. Like, just open it.
The door mechanisms have been totally destroyed by you
Okay.
guys. There were door
I
mechanisms.
just
that
wanted
you
it to be
could-
hilarious as, like, after we've done all the damage to the door, then I try checking the handle and it actually just opens. Would have been...
Yeah, after
Fucking
I was
crazy.
like, did anybody just check the door?
Of course
I
we
wanted
did.
to, but I didn't want to stand in the way of explosives.
Exactly.
I look over at Nabil and go, do you think you could get everybody across to this thing?
I'll go back and
Alright,
collect the rest of the books.
telekinesis.
All right, you get the rest of the books.
Yeah. Not the ones from the bottom shelves. Those are wet.
Yeah, they'll mildew.
Nobody
No one
needs
likes wet
She
soggy
books.
just
books.
gestures to her height and then just looks over and like back in the root, like in the squeezed area that Benethar is, and then starts to raise her hand and shakes her head no. Like, no, I cannot move Benethar.
I
That will
can
not
walk.
happen.
Can
No
you
problem.
jump really far?
I think Benethar can. They've shown that they can jump far.
Yes, actually, I'm all right as long as I can run a little bit. But the question is, how high is the ceiling in that area?
Oh, the chasm not only goes down, but also goes up.
Oh, so yes, I could jump across because I can't like just shoot forward. There's
Okay.
gotta be an
But
arc.
it only goes down where the actual chasm is, so as soon as
In
you
fact-
jump across, you're gonna hit your forehead.
I start hovering and then just fly across the thing.
How do you do that?
Using magic.
All right.
What's the matter?
I cast a spell called Hover, which is free for me, and then I cast a spell called Flight, which becomes free for me if I've already cast Hover.
Can you cast it on other people? 'Cause
No,
Sabine
that's the
can't
only
do
problem
that
is that I can
herself.
only cast it on myself.
All right. Somewhere in
But I can pick you up and drag you with me.
somewhere in the world, an albatross falls into the ocean and dies.
I'll grab
'Cause
Sibyl.
that's
and
apparently
she can drag
how-
people across.
That's apparently
Well-
how magic works in this world.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I'll bring Sibyl across with me.
So like when I use the rune of knowledge, somewhere a kid taking a test suddenly forgot the answer.
No,
By the way,
because
I
room
keep
room
flying
magic
for an
is
hour.
different.
I keep flying for an hour. By the way,
All right.
If you so choose.
Now, how is Regina and Gorza getting around?
She
Sabine
might be
will
able
offer
try
to carry them
jumping
across
as well.
with telekinesis if they like.
I have a ghost Gorza.
Ghost Gorza.
I don't know what happened to Gorza. I have to reload the page. Maybe.
I don't mind being floated across.
Sabine smiles, and then she will cast telekinesis and float you across. I just need to see if I need to spend any mana for this.
Gorsa wonders if you can do that to her because she's, the biggest other than Benethar.
Okay, no problem. Yes.
She kind of like points at herself, points at the cavern. The points at Benethar is like she's not sure how to phrase that.
It's a bit slow and it's a bit
Just like-
awkward. It's kind of like not being able to balance in midair. But yeah, she'll get you both over.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sibyl. That was fun.
Now everybody get out of the way of Benethar. He's gonna come running.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Take cover.
You have a hindrance because you're squeezed while you're trying to get speed coming down this hallway.
Squish.
But you can make a might check to jump over that with any benefits you have to like athletics or jumping or anything of that nature.
All right. Under strong, it says that I am trained. I have leap, which means I am trained in jumping.
Sounds great. Do you also have like an athletic skill that'll stack?
Nope.
Nope.
Let's see.
Okay.
I'm double checking to see if I have anything else.
So you
I
have a
think I do.
skill, but you also have a hindrance. So
All right.
But it means you could re-roll if you failed, right?
If he has the athletics skill group in any
yeah,
way, yes.
he doesn't. He can't actually re-roll that because he doesn't have the skill group. He just has like, yeah. This is. I hate competencies. I think they're awkward.
You might want
and-
to spend some effort. Because we might want to.
Oh wait, under skills I have leap. It says no. It says trained.
Yeah. So you're good at jumping.
Yeah, you're skilled in it. So you have this. When you
Right.
click to roll it, you can say that you're skilled, and you can say that you have a hindrance.
You have
Alright.
the hindrance because it's a small space that you're trying to
Well, I
run
know, but
through.
you asked if I was skilled in it, and I'm saying I am. I'm confused.
But do you have competency in the athletics skill group?
No, but I have that exact skill.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I know what he's doing. Stop confusing him. I told him exactly what he needs to do.
All right. Do I know the base difficulty?
I'm looking that up actually.
Okay.
Where is it? Chasm. It's 5A.
Yeah, this
I have a question too for you
Crevasse.
before he rolls.
Difficulty 4 might task.
Okay.
Can they hear me?
I think they should be. Can
Yeah,
you,
we
can you
can-
hear
I
it,
can
There was a
Sasha?
question, but I didn't hear what
Yes.
the question was.
Yeah.
Yes, we can hear her, but just
Corey,
barely.
I just wanted to check. Corey, if Sabine uses telekinesis to try to help give Benethar a little bit more momentum, could he get an asset? to
Yeah, I
cast?
can give him an asset for that. Sure.
Perfect.
That'll cancel out the hindrance.
Okay, so I'm trained with no assets and no hindrance. Got it.
basically, yeah. That's the easy way to put it in.
I was just saying you might want to spend some effort because we only have one GM intrusion.
I'm fine.
You did it. Because he spent 2 levels of effort. All right. Do you guys want to know what this room
Like
is?
it was
you're in?
kind of you little to worry.
Do y'all want to know?
Yeah, I see some kind of dais or something
Yeah,
here.
there's stuff in here. On entering the room, you feel a strong, salty breeze coming from the north, where the crevasse must eventually break the edge of the rock. On the northeastern side of the room stands a hideous goblet, forged of fused bone that emits purple smoke.
Oh, that's a goblet.
Goblets.
Is anyone trying to steal one of its eyes? Because that's the cover of a very old book.
Oh, I know I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yep.
What do you do with this goblet, guys?
Can we investigate the goblet to get more information about it?
It is
Like, is it trapped and going to fill the room full of purple smoke?
it is hideous. It is forged of fused bone, and it emits purple smoke.
Is it?
I could put a rune of knowledge on it, see if there's anything important to know. I look at the rest of you unless you have something better to do.
Giving off a purple glow, you said, right? Or
Yes.
a pink glow?
Purple.
Oh, I lost my connection for a second, so I couldn't hear what you said.
I know you did. I know.
Purple
you did.
glow.
Purple glow. Purple glow. Forged of fused bone and is hideous.
I
Emits
put
a
a
pur-
rune
oh,
of
no,
knowledge
not
on
a
it,
purple
then.
glow. Purple smoke.
I draw the rune of knowledge on its belly.
You are repelled by it as soon as you touch it. Bam! And take 2 points of damage
Smoke.
to your
Oh,
might pool.
That hurts
So
a
it's
little.
reason I will stay back because I have to breathe.
Could I make a knowledge history check and see if this thing sounds familiar?
Nope.
I don't know what this thing is. Maybe it's
Oh,
a
God.
magical artifact? Sibyl, do you have any ideas?
It's cranky and it doesn't like to be touched. I vote we leave it alone.
I really don't care if you all want to leave it alone. It doesn't bother me. I was just curious about it.
Me too.
All right, Tarek is messing up everything now.
Shame on him.
Yep.
Really bad.
He's lost connection, and now he's the last person, which means nobody's in the right spot.
I'm sorry, it crashed. The entire
Yeah,
app
I
crashed.
know, I
on
know.
me.
It's not your fault.
It's all Tarek's fault.
For some reason, my Google Chrome page that I have this app open in just got up to 86% CPU usage and literally tanked my connection.
There we go. Everybody's in the right spot now.
Sorry about that.
Yay.
Did somebody like run at the goblet or something? I heard bits and pieces of somebody exploding.
Benethar
basically.
touched it, and it knocked him back.
Okay.
I took 2 points of
He's
damage,
like,
whatever that means.
Ow.
I was suggesting that we let someone who doesn't have to breathe go up and mess with it, because people who have to breathe might get poisoned by that smoke.
And most of us are fond of breathing.
There was smoke.
Yeah.
It's making purple smoke.
Okay.
Regina, you want to try and touch it?
Hey, Regina,
Touch
you
the
want to touch
butt.
it?
Well, I suppose I could touch it.
Okay.
Sabine offers to
Fine.
use telekinesis on it.
You walk up, you
I
you
think
touch it.
Regina's on life 10,
Nothing happens.
So she
You're
should be fine.
Oh yeah, she's undead.
Nothing happens. Do you guys want me to take this thing or something?
Perhaps you can bring it over closer so I can investigate it. Maybe I can tell you what it is that it does.
You should
Does
be
it
able
feel
to
any
investigate
way
it from there.
in your hands, in particular?
How big is it?
It's a goblet. It's goblet
And-
sized.
I pick it up.
You have a goblet. It's made of bone.
Try
Is it
smooshing
still
about in your
smoking?
hands and
It's
tell
still
me if it
smoking,
feels
yes.
weird.
Seems pretty goblet-like, other than the fact that Benethar couldn't touch it.
It's also
And
hideous.
it's smoking.
And it's made of bone.
It
I'm
looks
gonna
gross.
assume it's magical. Sabine has a lot of skill in identifying
yeah.
the use of magical items. Can she try to
Same.
identify what it is?
I will assist.
You may
I'm
not.
guessing Sasha just didn't hear. I was like, maybe Stabile would be able to tell us what this is.
Sorry, our connection is still iffy. Did Corey say I cannot?
You cannot.
You
No.
cannot.
You may not roll anything to identify this.
Hey, did she pick it up and move it?
Yeah,
I
she
picked
grabbed
it up.
It's in her
like,
I
hand.
would like to
occult
go.
knowledge
I would like
and
to go to
using
where
magic
it
devices,
was.
understanding magic devices, all that jazz.
What? No, that knowledge not found for goblet. Sorry.
Sad face.
I go to where it was, and on the ground I put the rune of knowledge.
Okay. That's an interesting way to do that. There is darkness, there's cold, there's a presence, and your rune of knowledge disintegrates.
All right. Well,
Feels
this
like
is what I
something does not want
saw.
us
It's
knowing
very-
more about this device.
It was very vague. It was just a coldness, darkness, and an evil presence. And then my magic. Did my magic feel like it was canceled or like it was just done?
No, that was canceled. Yeah, that's
And then somehow it canceled my rune, which is unusual. I know how to do it, but most people without rune knowledge can't do it. It's a giant trade secret, really.
it's as though there's something here that is specifically there to get rid of knowledge.
Rude.
Well,
I have one gimmick, man. Take my gimmick.
this says to me either we definitely shouldn't take this goblet, or we definitely should take this goblet.
Well, I have a theory. If it's still magical while she's carrying it, and it still has the same effect, it's a really funny melee weapon. For you.
Can Sabine try to use onomatology to figure out what this thing is?
No.
It takes 10 minutes.
Nope.
No. Okay. Can't do anything.
Anything you have to identify it automatically fails.
I picked up on that.
Maybe I should just put it in my bag.
It seems to be that I once heard of a goblin god of ignorance, and I believe that is what we're dealing with here. Thou shalt not know.
If you feel safe enough taking it with you, then I say continue to hold on to it. Until then, let us continue forward.
All right.
Again, it's a hilarious like melee weapon for you. I say keep it. I think it's also funny to put all your like valuables on it, like clothing and jewelry, and just let people try and steal it.
Well, shall we go?
Keep on
Ready
going.
to
Yes.
move on?
There appears to be another door down here, and another chasm that we might need to cross.
I can't move on until y'all move on.
Do y'all want to open this door over here?
Yeah, don't
Oh,
click
I
on it
couldn't
unless
even
you
see
actually
that
want to
door.
open it.
Yeah, I was accidental. I was just trying to click.
It
click
seems a
hold.
better idea than trying to cross the chasm again.
Okay, then let's go and try to do this.
All right, you open the door. This stone chamber is lit by hanging shells that glow with magical turquoise light. These illuminate wonderful murals painted on the walls, which depict the best the oceans have to offer. Vibrant coral reefs, pods of prancing porpoises, the like. In the southern end of the chamber is a semicircular desk, inlaid with iridescent, swirling patterns, behind which is a similarly decorated door. The north end of the chamber is hollowed out into a spherical nook that is furnished as a bedroom.
Interesting. This looks like somewhere that someone would sleep.
Yes, it is a lovely bedroom.
I can't help but think, though, that this is not getting us towards where we want to go.
I tapped Gorza on the shoulder. You might want to go down that hallway.
Oh, right. What?
Well, there is another door going in the same direction as the hall we were just following. Maybe it will take us where we need to go.
Maybe. We should be careful.
Sabine, are you going to try and continue forward?
I'm just chilling out here. She's chilling out here.
You don't want to go inside?
Ahem.
She just like gives me sign language that for chilling, like just shakes like she's cold and
Shrugs.
thumbs up.
Shrugs and then thumbs up.
There are shells that give off turquoise light. There are desks. There's a sleeping area. There's a locked door.
Oh, locked.
Yeah. You can't
Well-
open it, can you?
I don't know. I haven't tried. I've tried now. It's not opening.
Yeah, because it's locked.
Well, there are multiple ways to open locked doors.
Yes, I have axes and runes.
Probably the easiest is a key. Next would be
Mace works as a
Perhaps we
key.
could find
Removing
something
the
across
hinges.
the chasm.
You notice that there are two locks on this door. Needs two keys.
I will call out from the hallway. Perhaps we can find the keys to that door across the chasm. There is also what looks to be another platform down there.
Yep.
It would take some maneuvering, but there might be another way in from that angle.
Do the keyholes appear to be actually keyhole shaped?
Yep, they're for keys.
They're shaped like teeny tiny boats.
I mean, it could be a boat and a goblet or something.
Would it be a keyhole or would it be a port?
Porthole.
If we're intent on checking that door, we can just break it down if no one knows how to pick a lock.
I am not
Looking
skilled
for a
at
key
picking
is gonna
locks,
slow us down.
but as I said, there is another pathway down to the south. We may be able to get back up through this area from there.
Up to y'all. Either break down the door or skip it. I don't care which.
Let me at least give it a try. I do have lockpicks,
Okay.
and I have an ability that lets me basically be trained in any one thing. So you have a wide range of talents. You can attempt one task in which you have no training as if you were trained. This ability refreshes every time you make a recovery roll.
All right. Make a level 7 intellect task.
Level 7. Okay. So I
Level
gotta be
7.
good. Let's do 2 levels of effort. So as long as I roll a 3 or better.
Hey, that's better.
Oh, no. Because I have to get level 7. No, I needed a 9 or better.
Yeah, you needed a 9 or better. That
Spend
almost
luck.
made it.
Almost.
You want to use your PC intrusion point?
Do it. Do it.
Okay, I'll use the point.
Okay. Everybody said it was okay.
Yeah.
I was shaking my head like, don't do it.
Oh, okay.
Well, Sabine might have said it was okay because, she can't talk. We wouldn't know.
There we go.
There you go. Door opens.
Ching!
Have no PC intrusion points for the
got
final
it.
battle. This
Okay.
is great.
Maybe the final bad guy won't be home today, and we'll
A
just walk
treasure
around through the
room?
place and leave.
Arranged about this chamber are treasures belonging to the priesthood of Elverath. Enormous conch shells, driftwood sculptures, clusters of pearls, and other marvels of the ocean depths. This chamber contains a pair of
Marvels.
enormous conch shells that are 10 gold pieces apiece, an abstract driftwood sculpture that's worth 100 gold pieces, a cluster of pearls in a velvet pouch, that's 1,000 gold pieces, and a bunch of ciphers. Would y'all like some magical items? Who's down a
Yeah,
cipher?
I would
Yeah, I
love.
would love
Or, we go
some.
into the final
I
battle.
can carry 2
I have
more,
2
I
slots for
think.
it. I can hold 2 more. So yeah, let's do this.
Oh, no, I can carry 1 more.
Okay.
Yeah, Eric and I can both carry 2 more, I think.
Let's just give you some ciphers from around here.
I'm around the world.
Yes.
And maybe if I find an appealing piece of jewelry.
Okay, how am I gonna do this? I'm gonna see how many ciphers you guys can get. It says 1d6 manifest ciphers, so I'm gonna just roll that real quick. RD6. So we got 4.
Oh yeah.
And I wish I had a random roll table already done for these ciphers, but I do not. So I need to go to the compendium. I need to go to...
Roll some percentile dice.
Let's click fantasy ciphers and let's just grab some. How about a cold resistance? I am going to... Who wants a cold resistance? User gains armor against cold damage equal to the cipher's level for 1 hour. Actually, let's do this randomly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13.
If anyone wants this, I have a cipher I'm probably never going to use. It's a poisonous smoke bomb. Just roll it out into the middle of the floor. Y'all can have it. I don't care. Oops, it got off. Everybody, my bad.
Yeah, I have a cold resistance. That's what it is. It's a cold resistance. Who wants it? Next one is... an instant tower. Creates a simple
Instant
squat
tower.
stone tower with 3 arrow slits and a ceiling leading to a roof. Tower is
I have a
permanent.
use for that.
I'm writing them all down.
You don't have to write them down. I can just add them to a character sheet. I drag and drop them in.
I think he wants to keep track so we can figure out.
Oh,
who
okay.
wants
Yeah.
what. That's
Yeah.
the whole point. I don't think anyone's
No,
gonna say
wait, what was
anything
the first
until we
one?
know what they
Giant
are.
size. A potion that allows you to grow about 1.5 times your normal size. And the last one... I don't know why I'm Sabine now. Oh, because I have her highlighted. There we go. 17. Poison resistance. I have something that grants you armor against poison.
Okay, so we have cold resistance, poison resistance, giant size, and instant tower. What do people want? I already have really good like armor stuff, so if anybody else doesn't have good defenses, I would suggest maybe taking one of the resistances.
My 2 cents is that Yis should probably take the giant size because if Howard's character gets any bigger, he's not going to fit anywhere.
Yeah,
If we're
use
fighting
their
the dragon,
Gorza.
it will-
And that someone maybe like Gorza should take the poison resistance because everyone else is resistant to poison except for you, I think. And yes, like
when
I
we're
actually
fighting the
am
dragon,
pretty
it'll be in
much
a
immune
place
to
big
poison.
enough for a dragon.
what's that?
When we're fighting the dragon, it will be in a place big enough for a dragon.
Yeah, but how about getting out later? I don't know.
It's not permanent.
Yeah, but what if you need to move through somewhere? That's my idea. Like, what if you have to move through a normal hallway? You just won't be able
If
to.
I'm fighting the dragon isn't going to go through a normal hallway.
You're not catching what I mean. I mean after the dragon fight.
It will wear off. That's my point.
Well, the dragon had to get in there somehow.
If you use it in a room that starts flooding and you can't get out, I'll just say I told you so. That's all.
You're coming up with some very unlikely scenarios.
Instant.
You already can barely move through this place. Pardon me for trying to be
But-
helpful.
But where the dragon is will not be a small place.
So, instant tower, cold resistance, poison resistance.
Who gets what? Just tell me,
yeah.
guys.
We just need to know.
I'll
If no one
take the
else wants
cold
it-
resistance, I suppose.
If no one else wants it, I'm willing to take that tower and see if we can shove it down a dragon's throat.
It's yours, Benethar.
All right. Instant tower, and who gets the poison resistance?
Me.
If you can hold 2, you can have the poison resistance and this extra one of poison like smoke. Then you
I
can
have an extra slot open.
Okay.
then you can like use.
Well, do you want to give the poison grenade to maybe Seville?
Oh, if she wants it, I just thought it'd be funny if the resistant person was using the poison.
Alright.
It's fair.
Who gets the Howard's poison?
Actually, can I give a potion of a poison of mind control to Sibyl?
You can give whatever you want to whomever. Just tell me what you're doing. Are
Okay, give a poison of mind controlling to Sibyl.
Neat.
Okay.
Does that make you weak to mind control?
It just literally mind controls somebody to do a random action.
Is Benethar Benethar? Are you getting rid of your Eldritch clouds? Where's it going?
I don't know. Whoever wants the poison. I think it was Gorza, but I'm not sure.
Sabine
Yeah.
or Gorza? Where's it ending
All right,
up?
Gorza. Gorza gets it. Nope. Gorza can't get it. Her cipher limit is 2. She can't take any more.
Oh, right. Yeah.
In fact, Howard, you have a cipher limit of 2. You have to get rid of one of yours.
I did. I got rid of the Eldritch Cloud thing.
Well, you gotta. I guess you're giving it to Sabine. Let's see with Sabine. Sabine.
I have a limit of
Level
3,
3.
so only Yisp can carry. I have 3 now.
Yeah,
after...
she can't.
Yeah, I
she
can
can't
carry
grab
it. Give it
either.
to me. I'll take it.
Yep. Yep.
Yes.
I have a
Gets it.
limit of 4, so I can
Holy
carry.
shit!
a large one.
He's
Okay.
got basically a Batman utility belt.
All right.
I do.
Done.
Getting to 4 is like an accomplishment.
All right. There's also a pair of conch shells worth 10 gold pieces each. There's an abstract driftwood sculpture of 100 gold pieces, a cluster of pearls in a velvet pouch worth 1,000 gold pieces. You can write those down on your character sheet if you want them.
We
If
grab
y'all,
all of them and we
carry
go.
all of the treasure for us to just divvy up later.
Sure.
I feel
That's
like
fine.
when this adventure ends, we're not going to run a shopping scene.
No.
We can just be
Yeah.
excited
No,
that
we just
Okay.
grab it and then we go.
Seriously,
I'll
guys.
do the same
last
thing
game.
Works
as
for
last
me.
time.
Use it
grab-
or lose it.
I'll grab Sibyl and fly across the chasm.
Literally the last game, guys. Y'all gotta get moving, get out of
I
here.
know.
Who cares?
I'm trying.
And then we can ferry people across again.
Ooh, Gorza.
Who is this man over here?
Well, we're gonna get to that now,
I
aren't
keep
we?
minimizing
He looks very handsome.
or moving my thing over my actual character. So I'm like, where am I?
Is that? Wait. Is that
The ghost's husband.
James's old character?
Yes, that's James's old character.
That's hilarious. I thought it looked familiar. We have an Asawa.
This chamber is rent in two by a deep, broad chasm. Despite the seismic redecoration, some of the room's original features remain intact. There are some manacles on the end of chains hammered into the walls, and floor is tiled to form a whirlpool mosaic. A pool of blood oozes under the western door. It appears something has been dragged through it. A shivering and
This one?
cowering man is shackled to the wall.
Oh, you're talking about this one.
Yeah.
Oh no, there is a man who is shackled here. We should help. He looks rather injured.
Regina, you'll get carried over by Sibyl.
Awesome. Thank you again.
Do we know this
Or
person?
we'll have to do the
What do they
hops.
look like?
Huh? He looks like a person. A human priest. He looks like maybe one of the cultists here.
Handsome and old.
He
He looks like a cultist.
Yes.
Living or undead?
He's shackled to the wall. You're across the chasm. You can see him. You fly on over there. He looks pretty bad. He looks pretty bad off. If he's not dead, he almost is.
I will like approach him and go, "You don't look like you're in good shape, friend."
Help me.
Did he say kill me?
Help me.
Oh, okay, okay.
And
I heard kill me.
We're
I don't know why.
like misunderstanding on purpose. What? Kill you? Okay.
Yeah, okay, it's weird that you're asking me to do this, but you're totally asking me to kill you, right? As he says, he stabs him slowly.
Sibyl will use I'll spend a mana and use detect life to detect all living creatures within long range, trying to
Okay.
see if this guy is alive or not.
He's
is.
he is now. You see his life snuff out as you cast that spell, and he turns into some sort of weird undead creature.
Aww.
Yeah.
Wasn't that unfortunate?
You don't look so good, friend. He says as he
And
backs
he will
away
jump out
slowly.
and attack you, and you'll have to
Sorry.
make a speed
Sorry.
check.
I want to jump across the cavern, but you never gave me a difficulty or ability to do so.
Same one. Level
Four?
4. Yeah, level 4 might check to jump across.
All
Actually,
right.
this
I
one's
didn't
a
want to
little.
interrupt your talking, but I felt like you were moving on without me.
This is a little tougher. It's level 5 actually because it's so.
It's pretty far.
Yeah.
Sabine will assist with the telekinesis again.
Okay.
All right.
That'll get rid of your hindrance.
I need to get closer though.
What is my check? Speed defense check?
Speed defense. Level.
Regina, can you
2.
swap me spots? Because I gotta be where you are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Instead of making the speed, I will make it intellect because of my resonance field. And here's my check. I dodge out of the way.
All right. Wait for
Intelligently.
Howard to make his roll.
Very nice.
Howard, you make your roll.
He didn't
You
even
s-
need help for that.
You soar like a beautiful eagle piloting a blimp.
Yeah, but if she hadn't helped me and if I hadn't spent any effort, I would have rolled a 1. I'd been like in the hole. Gone.
Yeah.
That would not been good.
Just caught in between the hole.
And
like,
then we don't
"Oh,
have
God."
any intrusion points, and then you're in trouble.
You do so well. Did you spend any effort?
I did.
Get 2 points back.
Yay.
Get 2 points of might back. Yep. Good news is this undead thing is shackled to the wall, so it can't come after you still.
Also,
Jarrett.
Yist can fly, so he can just leave.
Get away.
Yeah, I will. I like. Sorry, I wish I could have done something sooner, but you look really bad off.
Yeah. You had a very limited time. It said if somebody doesn't immediately heal him, he turns into an undead. So since you decided to go, hey man, you look bad. Poke. Like,
Well, I was hoping he would say something like, "Don't kill me. I'm not a cultist," and then I would have been like, "Oh, okay." Then now I feel
Don't
like
you
I can
have healing powers?
save your life and not feel guilty about it later.
But don't you have healing powers? Couldn't you have healed him?
Yeah, I could have, but I didn't know if he was described as looking like a cultist for this place.
yeah.
So a
But he was
cultist to an
also-
evil god could be
He
the
was
person
also-
that we got the note from, who said he was trying to become a god himself to
But he's
overthrow
also-
Elverath and become a necromancer. So I like,
Also,
morally speaking,
That door. I was just gonna
yeah,
be
but
like, should
maybe
we open
Elverath
this door,
figured out a
guys?
game, and then like I didn't have enough information to go off to make that moral call. Like that was,
Okay.
I felt unethical.
Ahead
healing
is a
hurt
corridor.
person chained to a wall is always an okay moral call.
Ahead.
If it turns out the guy was evil, he's still chained to a wall.
Ahead is a corridor, the walls of which are covered in fine sculptural relief. They display ocean scenes, presumably meaningful to worshippers of Elverath. Towards the end of the corridor, the relief has been drawn
pool of
over a pool of blood, and the pool is collected on the floor beneath.
Well,
There was blood like dragging underneath here, right?
That's not at all
First door.
ominous.
And now there's blood on this wall. Is this some kind of incantation? Could I tell that this is like some ward or something protecting this place?
You walk over to look at that, and the details had been finished in blood. It shows images of a sea spider attacking a nearby town. Death
Oh.
sharks, disciples of Elverath turning into undead, and a skeletal flying dragon above the chaos.
Oh, so all the shit that we had to deal with.
yeah.
Is there a way to open this next door, or is it like closed?
Yeah, you can just open it.
Okay, perfect.
We're actually in the writer's room for this show, and we're looking at the storyboarding of previous episodes.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yes.
It's one
Either
of
this
those
is
flip
a
shows.
spell that made these things happen,
Look.
or somebody knew they happened and just drew them.
There's something that's supposed to happen with that pool of blood, but we gotta go, man. We gotta get this
Okay,
party
I'm
started,
going.
so we're
I'm
skipping
moving.
it.
What do we see?
All right.
Stairs to the north,
Staircase?
door to the south, perhaps another passage.
Spiral
to the
staircase that goes up towards, you think, probably the temple above. But at the very top, it's closed off. The air is, let me see. There's a pentagonal chamber. To the west, a cold breeze blows through a stone door, which hangs ajar. To the east, a pool of blood gathers around a pair of double doors. To the south, a pair of ornately sculpted stone doors block further passage.
So what's blocking off the top of the stairs?
Oh, it's a big, like, it just stops. There's like a big slab that stops you going for up there.
Is there any visible keyhole or anything going on?
There's a relief of a boat.
Like a relief, as in like there's like an indent or something.
Yes,
Like
exactly.
where a little conveniently found boat goes.
Exactly.
Look, a convenient spot for the boat.
Convenient boat, place in hole.
Based on the convenience inside the hole.
Sounds like an odd Dr. Seuss reference.
Door opens.
Whoa, that's a big room.
A
Also a
wide
big hole.
stairwell.
Sabine tells Yes telepathically, "Want to go first?"
Yes, I will go first. There is debris on the stairs, so be careful as you walk.
Ah, I didn't mean to throw myself that far.
Oh, this looks beautiful.
All right,
Nice.
stop.
Peaceful.
Stop. Actually, I can just do that. There. Now you can't go anymore.
We're baby jailed.
Pause.
I've been jailed.
Baby jail.
Is that beef?
Oh, the little rats running across.
They're not in jail.
They just
They're
look like little
swimming.
bugs.
Okay. A strangely shaped chamber lies ahead. The walls and ceiling have been carefully carved to resemble the inside of an enormous clam. A water-filled trench splits the chamber in half, which is crossed by a broad stone bridge. In the center of the bridge is a thin plinth, atop which sits a gleaming white pearl the size of a human head.
Well,
Alright.
that is
Game one paused.
certainly a large pearl. You think it could be magical?
Oh, Howard, this is a much bigger, much more spacious area for Benathar to be in. You're perfectly comfortable in this area.
There happen to be a lot of fat rats in here.
Is there anything here that Eldritch Sight would be picking up, which is creatures or objects that are normally invisible out of phase, only partially within the universe, or objects and creatures that are hidden mundanely?
And yes, that enormous pearl could certainly be magical.
Should we investigate it?
Yeah, the pearl is obviously magical. Big glowing pearl, come on. All right,
Oh, it's
I'll give it a
glowing?
look to see if there's anything trapped or like.
Tarek does it again, everybody.
Did so? I take it that was a no to my question.
I sent you messages.
Oh, did you? I
Yes.
didn't get a notification.
You probably
He
should
was
have
going
said that
type,
out
type,
loud.
type, type,
You
type,
should
type, 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 type.
Oh,
Hey,
you could have said
is
that you
this
said
something?
Is that's
Well-
that's a piece of stone of the stone bridge.
Oh, okay. I thought it was something like sticking out from under the bridge, like the troll or
Sabine would
something.
definitely have like mentioned that to Yis as soon as he started taking steps forward.
I mean, I'm sending notes, cards, and notes to people and stuff, but some people can't just sit still for a second.
Didn't you
Well,
have
you
it
could just out loud
paused?
say, "I'm
How
typing,"
did
so
he
they know to look.
move?
I asked ahead of time, do you guys think I should investigate it? And then when a consensus was reached, I moved forward.
There was no consensus
Nobody
agreed.
said to
no one
move.
said anything.
I
Well,
asked a
Sabine
question
didn't
that
know
would
that-
Yeah, she asked a question, and I said, "Hold on, guys. Let me answer that."
Yeah.
And y'all move forward anyways. I mean, that's what happened. That literally is what happened.
It's fine. Shit happens.
All right, guys. It's initiative time. Go on over to the cross swords and roll your initiative.
Time for us to fight some water monsters,
Time
I
for
guess.
you to fight water monsters.
At least there's no mechanic for being surprised here. Is
Oh,
there?
hey,
Wait.
water elementals. We could clean up that one pool that there's absolutely no reason for us to go back to now.
I rolled a 20
Except the
initiative.
goodness of our hearts.
So, two amorphous watery blobs that become slightly humanoid rise from the water as soon as Yith walks onto that bridge. Yith, you're first though. Begin combat.
Okay. I will. I will cast electric armor on myself. It will last for 10 minutes. It will cost me 1 mana. And it will give me +1 to my armor. And as electricity crackles around me, if anything attempts to touch me or attack me with a melee weapon that conducts electricity, they will take electricity damage. And then I will take like a defensive stance.
Okay. How do I change the color of this? How do I change the color? Nope. Oh, here we go. By the way, the pearl turns black.
It's a black.
Oh
pearl.
no.
That does not bode well.
Right, it turned back to red for some reason. Okay. Maybe if I do this. Did that do it? Nope. All right, the pearl is black. I don't know how to change it in the VTT. It's
That's
not
fine.
working.
It's good enough that you said.
Yes.
Everybody got it? The pearl is black.
Got it.
Regina, you're up.
I will pull my javelin and throw it at this water elemental.
Sounds good. It is a level 4 water elemental.
Okie dokie. One level to hit it and 1 level for damage.
Okay. That hits.
For 7 damage.
Okay. I'm trying to see if...
Assuming it can even be hurt.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if it can. And it doesn't say anywhere in these that physical attacks don't do damage. Yeah. They definitely do damage.
I guess the level is just how hard it is for you to catch them off guard while they're being solid.
Yep. Okay.
They do.
Her javelin goes whoosh and hits the thing, and it bounces right off, and the black pearl pulses. Okay, Benethar.
Let's see, how far is this? How far can you step? Is it like just 3 meters? or
3
something?
meters.
Oh. All right, I can't reach him and attack. Sorry, I didn't mean to move. I guess I'll have to make an athletics roll so I can get up there, and then I'm going to try and stab it or see if I can scoop water out of the water elemental with my weird water scoopy trident.
Okay.
Water Scoopy Trident.
I mean,
It might work. But first I have to make a athletics roll. So let me try that. It's speed, I believe.
Yep, speed level 4.
All right. Skill level.
Oh.
I don't think I'm practiced. Why does it say practiced? Oh, practice is your default, right?
Yeah, practice is default, yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll spend effort. Why not? Roll. Nope. Oh well. I do nothing. That's my turn. Next.
All right. Water elementals. We'll jump up onto this bridge. And,
That will make them easier to reach.
yes. They're going to help one another. And they're going to attack you.
One will faint while the other one strikes.
They are going to do an action to envelop, smother, and crush you. You can resist with a might defense task only.
I will make that might defense task only into an intelligence defense task
Okay.
because I have a resonance
Think
field.
your way out.
All right.
Also, if I do really well on this, they will take extra damage, and for the act of touching me, they will immediately take 2 electricity damage
All right.
because of my electrified armor.
Sounds good.
Here is my defense roll.
You have a hindrance on your defense roll, by the way.
1 hindrance on my defense roll.
And it's level 4.
Level 4. I will spend an effort.
Failure. All right.
Wow.
You are now enveloped inside the water elemental. It does 4 points of damage to you immediately. That goes through your armor.
Four points?
4 points of damage, might damage. And as your electrifying current
Goes through
hits
my armor.
hits the water elemental, the black pearl pulses. Sabine.
Okay. I would like to use Eldritch Sight to do identify creature. And I'd like to learn about its like abilities, basically. Like I've been doing before.
All right, its abilities. First off, instead of bashing, it can envelop you. But it has a weakness. Any attack that inflicts 6 or more points of cold damage will hinder it on its next turn.
Well, I wish I could do cold damage, but that is good to know. And I will re-up my ward.
Okay. Gorza.
That's it.
Okay.
He's going nutty, that cat.
Mhm.
He's going, how do you hurt a water elemental?
Boil it.
You break
freeze
up with it. But I'm cha.
She is going to smash it with her mace.
Okay.
Run it down.
Level 4 to hit. All right, you hit it with your mace.
Wham.
How much damage you do?
With the mace, it's 6.
All right, you hit it, and your mace bounces off it. Ba-bang! The black pearl pulses. Next, yes, you are enveloped in water. You need to make a might check to get out, unless you want to try to do something else within it. But the first thing that happens, no matter what, is you take 4 points of damage as it tries to smother, crush, and suffocate you.
That ignores armor, though, right?
Yes.
Okay. I think it still takes damage from me because it's still
Yes, it's still in
considered touching me.
contact with you, and the black pearl pulses.
Um,
I'm thinking there
I'm
might be some
assuming I
sort of
can't just
connection.
fly out of it.
Nope, it's got ya. You got to make a might defense task every round.
So might defense to break free,
Yep.
or is it just like a might check, like a athletics thing?
The enveloped character must make a might defense task every round.
Okay.
The
'cause if
creature
it's
can
the
free
defense
itself.
task, then I can.
Yeah,
I can
the
flip
creature
it
can
too.
free itself with might defense.
Okay. So then I will make that into an intellect defense and try to
Okay.
break free.
Level 4. No hindrance this
Level
time.
4, and I'm still hindered.
No, you're not.
I'm not hindered. Okay.
The reason you were hindered the first time is because the elemental had assistance. So,
Yeah, that's fair.
That's
Very
cheating.
nice.
you break out.
Okay, and that's my action. I'm assuming.
To break
Yeah.
free.
I will move. You know what? I'll just stay here. I'll stay next to it. That's my action. I don't really need to move at this point. I move just a little bit away to get out of the water,
Regina.
and I think that's it.
I'm gonna try to run up here and grab the pearl.
Okay. You'll have to make a running check to get all that to get that distance.
Yeah. Let's see. I don't have any skills in running, but
Level 4 speed check.
Hey, if you fail your run check, do you actually not move, or do you still get to where you're going?
You still
just
can
not
get to wherever you want it to go. You just don't get an action. So
Oh,
if
I
you want
see.
it to be in the water, you could.
I guess I'm out in the water then.
Okay.
I don't remember where the water.
Yeah, it was
guy
right there. It was right about there.
Okay.
I am gonna go ahead and use my enable others ability to help Yist with any physical task he does for his next turn,
So
because
good.
he
That's very
seems
nice
to be
of
in
you.
trouble all the time.
Do y'all see two of me, or is there something wrong with my screen?
I think that's you.
Yeah, there's something wrong with your screen. I had that same thing happen to me earlier. I saw 2 Gorzas.
Okay, yeah, my
That would be
my
pretty darn.
stuff for running is for running and attacking, so not exactly applicable here.
Really.
So make your
So-
roll.
Just a level what? Speed roll?
Level 4.
Level 4. One effort.
Nice.
Natural 1.
Okay.
You turn into a water monster.
I just like trip and fall off the bridge.
Yeah, take 4 points of damage. Armor can reduce this as you're blown back and into the water. Spoosh. There was some weird something, like you grabbed it as soon as it pulsed with energy from somebody attacking. Like every time something attacks these water elementals, it pulses. And you touched it at the exact time that happened, and it knocked you off and into the water. You're sure if you can grab it without the pulse, though? Maybe... Maybe that won't happen next time?
Maybe. Hey, is my javelin down here close to me?
Yeah, sure. Benethar.
How tall is this bridge? Can I see over it?
Yeah, you can... How tall are you?
Like 12 feet or
9
something.
feet, I think. Something like
9
that.
feet? Yeah, you can see over it.
I don't
Okay,
even
so I
see where
take
he
an
is.
axe, and I throw it at that giant pearl.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Where's Benethar?
You can't see over the bridge, Crystal. He can't see you either.
What's the difficulty of hitting?
You don't know. I'm not telling you.
Okay. No, that's fine. I just didn't know. Asset. Not asset. What's it called? Effort. And roll.
Oh, and
Good
effort.
roll.
Wow. So that's a level
6 at least.
5, 6, 7. All right, you hit the pearl straight on, and
Take
it
4 damage.
and it
4 damage.
shatters.
Yes.
Doesn't matter how much damage; it matters what level you made.
Oh, okay.
And it shatters, and the water elementals turn to puddles, and the combat is over.
Awesome. I pick up my javelin.
You did it.
Sabine
had an
whispers
off switch.
into Yith's mind and says, "I was trying to warn you."
Well, sometimes we have to learn things the hard way.
She nods.
I climb up over the bridge.
Okay.
Pick
Out
up
of
my
the
axe.
water.
Oh, it wouldn't let me. Apparently, I can't climb the bridge.
Yep, there's a barrier there.
You have to wade out.
Right, another long hallway.
I'm gonna cast heal on myself, by the way, to heal back 1d6 might points.
Okay.
Yay! I get 6 might points back.
Yay!
It really hurt my lungs to be stuck
Yeah.
inside of those things.
I'm gonna go quite that
I
far.
am actually going to use my one action recovery roll, if that's okay.
Okay, that
No.
sounds fine by me.
Are we back to that? Because it still says I haven't taken a 10 hour.
Sasha might not have taken.
I have never
theirs.
taken the one action yet.
Yeah.
I only took the hour rest.
Oh, I thought you'd taken
That's
the order.
one of-
They go in order. Action,
I
10
think
minute,
I
1
spoke to
hour.
Corey about it previously, and Corey said that we could do them out of order.
I think you can do them out of order. I don't see why you have to take them in order. That makes no sense to me.
Me neither.
Like, you want to save your one action for when you're in combat, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So why wouldn't you save that? And just take... If you're resting for 10 minutes, then you're resting for 10 minutes.
Right.
All right. Let me give you the description of this brave new room. A wide staircase inlaid with a wave motif in aquamarine leads down to an enormous chapel-like chamber. The stairs are flanked by a pair of trident-wielding statues on plinths, whose scowling, piscine visage are truly formidable. Up above, a stone skywalk crosses the chamber, held aloft by pillars sculpted to resemble colossal tentacles. In the south, where the chamber narrows, is a wooden
That must be
altar,
what these
magically encased in a globe of water. Barnacles and coral have made their home atop the sacred shrine, which is lifted by tiny jellyfish that float around it.
Aw. They're so cute. Is it just me, or does this look like a trap to you guys?
Of course it's a trap. Why would it not be a trap?
Everything here is a trap, isn't it?
The chamber is 30 feet high. It's got that walkway. This here is a walkway that is lifted up by these tentacle pillars. The altar in the south sheds bright light in an immediate radius. That is where those who research the ritual, this is where the ritual is supposed to be done.
Oh. Well, Sabil would tell Yis that this is where the ritual is supposed to be done, according to what she read in that book.
Yith will relay the information about
This
about
is
the
altar.
ritual being done in this room.
Then let us get it over with.
I'm going to zoom out just a bit for everybody watching this at home.
So first session, I think Sabil wrote down all of the instructions for the ritual as she was translating it
Yep.
from a book.
Yep. So the first thing you need to do is recall and recite prayers to Elverath, incant the magical mantra, and enchant the offering, and then show due respect to Elverath. Each task requires a creature to be within immediate distance of the altar and be able to speak. It takes an action to complete.
So in that case, Sabil would look to Benethar and speak to him in his mind and say, I can tell you how to do the ritual if you're ready. I can't talk.
Very well. Tell me what to say. Is it over here?
And she directs him to the altar. Is the altar isn't on a second floor or anything, is it?
No, it's down there
down
under
there.
the main floor. All right, as Benethar approaches the altar from the place where you guys have come from, a skeletal dragon emerges.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Of course it does.
Moments after the PCs enter the room, a skeletal dragon flies in from the north. A hideous undead worm roars with fury and exhales a blast of green necrotizing magic.
Should I have gotten that far? Did I walk too far before you?
No,
announced
you're
that?
perfect. You're exactly where you need to be.
I don't like the way he says that.
I'm gonna add everybody to the initiative counter again.
yay!
Whoops.
Good lord, what is with my initiative?
I don't like that skeletal dragon's initiative.
I don't want it to have an initiative.
Yes, it is. I'm just gonna give you its level, guys. It's a level 8 creature. Just gonna let you know
Yay!
right off the bat. Aren't I nice? Aren't I a great GM?
So kind.
So that's what we're calling it now.
Well, it goes first. That's for dang sure.
Okay. So, it goes first. Begin combat. The first thing it's going to do is I'm going to use a GM intrusion point,
Of which you have 5.
of which I have 5, to beat its wings and affect all targets within the immediate area. Targets must make a might defense roll. So that is Gorza and Yith. Might defense roll, level 8.
I will make that an intellect defense roll, and I will cry in level 8. Question is, do I spend 3 levels of effort to try to get this down to reasonable?
Isn't the
So-
highest thing you can possibly roll on a dice without extra stuff a 6?
Level 6.
Yep,
Yes.
level
Yeah.
6. So you need
So
assets, skills, effort.
God damn it!
so if you don't have those, it's just impossible to succeed, right?
Exactly.
Correct.
Okay.
God damn it!
I wanted to make sure I was understanding correctly.
Okay,
That gets me to level 5, I think.
you both fail. You both take 5 points of
Level 6.
damage, but armor is negated by armor. So you both take 5 points of might damage, and you are both knocked prone.
Okay.
Oh,
never
I don't
taken
take any
damage
points of
before. Where does
damage.
that go?
Huh? Oh, you just reduced your might pool?
Okay.
So reduce that by your armor, and then take that out of your might pool.
What was the
5 points
number
of
again?
damage.
Sorry.
5 points of damage.
5.
And you're knocked prone. All right, Sabille.
Okay, Corey, how do you use a spell thread that is of a higher tier than you are?
That's an interesting question. You must make I think a mana roll, equal to the level plus the difference in level you are from it.
So if I want to use a 5th tier spell thread, I would need to make a 7th level
That's correct.
check. Oof.
Yes.
Oof, that's rough. Okay. I'm gonna try it. So, I have to just use a d20 because it won't let me make a mana roll. So I'll say ahead of time what I want to do.
Sure.
I will spend how much? It's 3
3 for,
per level of effort that you apply, right?
it's 3 for the first level, 2 for any additional level.
Okay. Does having spiritual, which is being trained in mental concentration and spells, help me here?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So I will spend 3 levels of effort, which means 9.
Which
How
means
much mana?
no, it's 3 for the first level, 2 for each additional level. So 7
Okay.
minus
7.
your edge. How much edge do you got?
3, so 5.
So 5.
So
No, 4.
4. Oh, that's
4.
right. Okay, so I have 16 mana out of 20, and then I will roll my d20 and pray to the dice gods.
You made it.
Okay. And now I can actually use the ability, right?
You can use the spell. Yes.
Okay. So I am trying to use precognition. You gain a vague sense of the future for the duration. My defense tasks gain an asset. I can predict the actions of those around me. I gain an asset to seeing through. Well, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. What matters is the defense asset and predicting the actions of those around me. I would like to know, Mr. GM, what the dragon is going to do on its next turn
What the dragon
before it happens, so
gonna
that I
do-
can help people out with this.
on its next turn.
You can give me what it's likely going to do, and if you change your mind at any point, tell me. And I think that'll work. But now you get to narrate out loud what your internal thoughts are.
This.
Sabile's abilities are just metagaming.
Yeah.
Like all of her abilities are just metagaming.
Frankly, the classes in this are broken.
Yeah.
Okay. And is it thinking about using that on Yist right now?
Um,
Or Gorza?
Gorse is closer, so
Okay.
unless something changes.
Okay. So since she has a telepathic connection with Gorza from explaining to her that I can make her fly earlier, I will tell Gorza, beware its bite. I think that's fair.
Duh.
Well, that's her telling you it's about to bite you.
So, Brenna,
Like,
I am going to give you an asset on your next defense roll.
because you know what's going to happen.
Because you know it's going to try and bite you. All right, Benethar.
All right, quick question about talking when it's not your turn. Are we allowed to?
Yeah, sure.
So could Sabine still be filling me in on what to do on the ritual, and I can just keep going?
Here's the thing. These ritual things that you need to do are kind of precise. So if she does something other than talk to you and tell you, you're kind of lost. Unless she gives you the instructions that she wrote down.
Understood. I was trying to decide whether I should just be trying to, do the ritual under the duress of war, or if I should just turn around and go fight the dragon.
Because right now
It
she's
looks like it should go with option 2.
she's casting.
Right now, I'm trying to tell everyone else what to do so they don't get crushed.
So the first
Well,
step.
that's why I asked about talking during thing and whether it was a problem.
The first step is to recall and recite the prayers of Elvirath.
And you can normally travel, is it 15 feet or 30, or 15 meters or 30 meters?
15 meters as a short distance, and yeah. Okay.
I would roll, but every time I've tried it, it's failed. I'm going to try it anyway.
Wait, don't you have to be in immediate distance from the altar if you want it? Oh, no, you're just... Never
I'm
mind.
attacking a dragon.
You're just gonna fight
By
the
the way,
dragon.
who has the ashes of the Kraken skull?
I generally offer to carry everything because I have probably the.
Did
the
anybody
best-
write that down on your character sheet? Who has them?
I don't think it's on my character sheet, but if it's not anyone else's, I would have offered. So.
I'm gonna randomly roll it then. If nobody wrote that down, somebody has it. It's random.
Gorza would also offer.
Of course, everybody would offer, because you need for the ritual.
Yeah.
We need it to not get
Let's see.
yowed away.
4, 1, 2, 3. Sabine has it. Sabine, you have all the things.
Okay.
All you have to
That
do.
makes sense.
All you have to do is talk.
Yeah, I know. I can't do that, unfortunately.
Benethar, did you want to make a roll to see if you can take an act? Well, look at that. You can take an action. You know what? You can take an action. I'll give you a free level and effort out on that action. I'll give you an asset on whatever you do next.
Okay, I throw an axe at the dragon.
Okay, sounds good. You have an asset
It's
on
the
that.
dragon. I'm gonna axe at something. We don't know the base difficulty, right?
It's 8.
Oh, okay. Cool.
8.
I didn't know if that was in character that you said or just an out of character thing.
It was out of character, but also in character. Sure, I'm not shy about telling you that this thing is really powerful.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you told us its level, so.
Hey, oh.
All right. Well, it does 4 damage normally, but I don't know what it's gonna do now.
It's gonna do either plus 4 points of damage or a major effect, and your major effect is.
Well, I have that other rune now where I can actually blow stuff up. If you want to say I wrote a rune on it and threw it.
Sure. Yeah, you get a blast effect as if you wrote a rune on it.
Okay.
So roll your. How much is your rune? Is a D6?
Yeah, it's D6 plus
3.
3, I think.
So an extra
Hey.
9 points of damage.
Man, you just fucked it up.
Oh my god, it's baby! Crush!
2 plus 9 is 11. And it has
Well, it was 4 was my base. Because I have a thing that adds 2 to thrown weapons.
okay.
That's why I said it's 4, not 2.
So 4 plus 9 is
13.
13. So that brings it down to
I don't normally roll well in games. This is all new to me.
boom. I love it. I think it's great. Actually, it has armor. It has a little bit of armor.
I figured.
So it's that. And yeah, you bust off an entire rib.
Jeez.
Next is
Does Sabille get like a sudden like mental notion that maybe he's changing targets?
is he changing targets? Yeah, I'll change targets.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Can I just like off turn as long as I keep it
Yeah.
short? Let Benethar know instead.
Yeah. You switch and he can get the benefit. Regina.
All right. I'm gonna... Shoot, there's not really a whole lot I can do. I can move a short distance as part of another action.
Yeah, you don't even have to roll. You can just move and do.
Okay. I pull my spear, run up, and toss it at the dragon.
Okay, you have the measure. Okay, yeah, there you go. Roll to hit. It's a level 8 creature.
I feel like we should be able to like chip levels off of it as damage.
Yeah. 2 levels of effort to hit it.
Oh, that's
Nice.
nice. +1 damage. Base of 4. So does it do 5?
Yeah, it's a medium weapon, 4 damage.
Okay, sounds good. All right. Your javelin goes through a little bit of its stretchy wing flesh, makes a little hole in there that it didn't have before.
And I'm gonna try to assist Yist with whatever he does next.
All right. Yes, you get an assist from Regina.
Hey,
This is, of course, physical actions.
I move up and I will attack it
You
with
can
my...
stand up.
My...
You're prone. All
Yeah.
you can do is
Oh, I
stand
will
up.
stand up.
Yep. All you can do is stand up.
But I don't know if he can, like,
Does that take an
roll
action?
to do something
Yeah.
else.
Unless you want to do make a athletics roll to kip up, it'll be
How about I cast a spell that lets me take a movement and an action in the same turn?
Sure. If you want to do that,
Okay.
that sounds
I will
good.
do that. It's called Fleet of Foot. It just lets me take a movement as part of another action. So I kip up and do something else in the same action.
Okay.
And then I will attack the creature.
Sounds good.
I have assistance, right? I have 1 asset.
Yes.
Okay. Success.
Yeah, even at a
I
level
smack
8,
it.
you got him. How much damage you do? 6?
It will do 6 points of damage plus 1 electricity damage. And that is the end of my turn.
Okay. That is a minute. That was supposed to be. That's 30. Okay. Good. Gorza.
Okay. Gorza is regretting wasting some stuff on ranged attacks, but is going to go and use a fury.
Well, you have to stand up, and that's your
Oh,
entire
yeah,
action.
that too.
You are prone.
Sorry,
Unless
I was going with tactics
you
first.
can make a speed roll at level 4 to take an action and get up at the same time.
Yeah. I was going immediately into tactics.
Nope.
Uh,
So you have stood up, and that's what you can do. All right, the skeletal dragon will chomp on Benethar for doing so much damage, for basically exploding one of its like ribs off of it. Benethar, you must make a speed defense roll at level 8.
Yes. All right. That's not going to go well for me.
But you have an asset, right?
You do have an asset.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So I make it level 7 then.
No, just put an asset because you can't get more than 2 assets. So
All right.
there's a place for asset.
Probably not even worth it, but I guess I'll spend a level of effort. And that's it. Hope I roll well. Natural 20.
Wow.
Oh my god!
How many 20s have you rolled this game? Like a 2 or 3?
I rolled a
Yeah.
19, a 20, and a 20 just now.
Howard,
But you also rolled a minor effect earlier.
Yeah, the 19.
Howard, you see that bite coming. You definitely just Benethar definitely sidesteps it, and that neck is ready for like any sort of attack you want to do on it. Make an attack.
Any attack?
Any attack you want.
You knew it
I'm
was
gonna
coming.
put my power cipher inside the rib hole that I made.
Okay. It's still level 8 to hit it.
That's fair. I guess that's might.
Yeah. You gotta wedge it
Yeah.
in there.
So, let's see, make that an 8. And I no longer have an asset, right?
Nope.
But I can spend some might to ease it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Is Sabine
pray to
able
the
to
dice
see
gods.
what would happen if Benethar succeeds on this? Like to the dragon?
No idea.
We'll find out. Nope.
No,
All right.
I can't. He's not holding still enough for me to
try,
get in
you
there.
try and push it in it, and he knocks it away, and yeah, it doesn't go in. Nothing happens.
Okay.
Eh.
That's fair.
Sabine.
Okay. Sabine is going to try to use her onslaught against it. It's a mana roll, which I can't make, so I will spend 2 levels of effort.
Okay.
And let's just do that. That seems like
2 levels of effort is 5 points minus your edge,
okay.
and minus the activation cost for onslaught.
Yes, 1 pool point. So that means
So-
I need to spend 3 to do this.
So add how much to do onslaught is 1 point
1.
plus the 5. So minus 3 is 3 points of mana total, because your edge is 3.
Actually, you know what I'm gonna do instead of that? It's almost the exact same thing, but it's a spell thread that makes better use of my ability. Psychic Burst. It costs 5 MP, so
Okay.
reduced to cost 2 MP, 11. And that's going to let me make an attack on it that will inflict 2 points of mana damage and 2 points of intellect damage, which will ignore armor. And I need to make a mana roll, but I can just do it every time going forward for free, and then I don't need to spend extra mana. I will spend 1 level of effort, and I have training in using spells,
Okay.
whatever that means for this roll.
Okay. You get a level of skill?
Whoa, why did it
2
roll
dice.
I don't know. Both of them failed
Whoa.
though.
2? Okay, no problem. I fail.
All right, Benethar.
I'm gonna attempt that same action again. He's still level 8. It's still a might roll. I'm still, well, let's see how much effort I have left to spend. Oh, it's might, so I have some. Let's see. Not a lot left. Crap. What happens when you run out of something?
When you run out of what, like might?
Yeah.
Are you at 0 might?
If I'm at 0 might, what happens?
You take a
Does it
wound
matter?
level.
You take wounds?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, well, it's
I
Final
can't
Fight.
remember what exactly happens in here, but I think it's like
Basically,
two
all of your
steps
edges
more
are
difficult or something.
all of your edges are reduced by 1.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'll give it a shot. Oh, base difficulty 8. I thought I said that already. That's weird. Okay. Here we go. Hope I roll really high.
Yeah.
Is that me?
Awesome. All right. You shove that thing right inside its rib cage. You activate it, and a tower expands inside of it and pushes up against its ribs inside of it. And now it has a tower inside of its rib cage, and it doesn't expand any further.
Yeah, well, it's worth a shot. I'm out of might now, so I guess either I take wounds or I'm going to start taking wounds. Something.
Yeah. So if you look under combat, it'll say, nope, that's not where it is. It's where it says hail. Drop that down,
Impaired.
and you're now impaired.
Okay.
Oh, there it is. Effort costs 1 more per level.
And if you look on equipment, it says, if there isn't sufficient room for the tower to reach its full size, it fills the available space, but its appearance and growth does not apply any force or pressure against the confining surfaces. The tower is permanent and immobile once created.
However, it doesn't get any bigger. It may not hurt him, but it could make it hard for him to move.
Ah, you figured that out, did you? Regina. See, I already know what's happening. I figured this out. Regina.
Okay, Tarek's not here, and I wanted to go in with him on something. So,
Sasha, get your man out. Get your man back.
What do you want me to tell him?
basically, I want to see if he'll help me distract the dragon so Gorza can get a better chance of hitting it.
And what does that mean for him? What does he need to do, actually?
His turn will be spent assisting Gorza instead of, like, doing another action.
Let me go
If
ask.
he's in. If not, it'll just be me helping Gorza.
Well, if that's how he spends his turn, that's convenient since he's not in the room.
Yeah.
Now you have to go get your man. What is it with y'all and your men? Ladies, control your men. Brenna, get your man. I didn't want you to feel left out.
Wait, he's not even part of this party.
He is now.
You didn't want him to feel left out.
He thinks that he could probably do a good amount of damage on his turn, but if you really want to do that, he will do it.
I mean, if he thinks that he can do his own thing, then I'll let him do his own thing, and I'll help Gorza when her turn comes around.
Okay.
Okay, I think that's probably best.
You're assisting
He's not here
Gorza.
now.
How are you doing that from that far away? Can you just move on over to her so there's a impetus for your help?
I sure can. I can move and assist, and
You get another assist.
I will do my special ability, enable others, to help Yist this time.
All right. Well,
So
Tarek,
whenever Tarek gets
Tarek
back.
is next, but he's not around.
Oh shit.
Gorza.
Okay.
I think
Gorza
you should make
is
that
going to
rule.
try
If
this
you're not
again.
at the table, you're automatically assisting.
All right, I guess he is assisting
I mean,
since he's not here.
We gotta go, man.
Going to...
We're over time already. We
All right,
gotta.
well, then let's assume that Tarek and Crystal were helping.
Let's do that. Let's just
Yeah,
say if
that
you're not
sounds good
here,
to
you're
me.
assisting, and
Because
we'll
he's
move
not
on.
here. I didn't know he was like immediately.
Two
not getting-
assets, Brenna.
Go for it.
Anyways, I am spending might to get Fury to do 3 more points of damage.
All right.
And then heavy mace. There we are. So assets 2, practiced, trained, and where did I'll just do it by math or add it up myself. Oh my god.
Wait, PC intrusion point.
You want to use your PC intrusion point?
Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah?
Now's the time.
Sorry.
Not one bad.
All right, reroll. Hit the little die icon to reroll it.
Oh, right. I can do the
Right in the chat box.
You didn't spend any effort.
Just hit the button.
which button? Oh, there it is.
Well, it's
All
not
right.
a nat 1.
It misses, but it's not a nat 1. Dragon goes.
Whoever it attacks hopefully will get an asset
Well,
from Sabile precogniting.
um,
I won't make you say it every turn. It seems easier.
the skeletal dragon exhales a supernatural energies of death and decay. It chooses a spot within short range and affects all targets within the immediate area, dealing 7 points of damage to all within. All right. Everyone must make a speed defense to avoid the full effects.
Oh, jeez.
Everybody except for Sabile. But Sabile warned you, so you get an asset.
The speed events against 8.
So yeah, level 8 speed defense.
Level 8 speed defense.
1 asset, right?
Yes.
1 asset.
Whew.
I think I'm dead.
Me too.
Okay. Everybody takes 7 points of damage to their might. If their might is gone, it goes to your speed. If your speed is gone, it goes to your intellect.
Does this ignore armor?
No.
Okay, then I don't
Oh
take
wait,
any
yeah.
damage.
Bypassing any armor that is not completely sealed to environmental effects. Yep. Bypassing armor.
The only person who
Would
wouldn't
having
take
a
any
literal
damage
ward
is-
and like magical shield count?
Yeah, I could see the ward being because that like surrounds your entire body. So wards work against this.
Okay, so I have a ward, a shimmering aura. I'm scaly, which
Nah, that doesn't.
and I
stop-
have a magical rune of armor.
Does this affect Crystal's character as much?
I was
don't-
just gonna ask, is this like
No, you're
necrotic
immune, Crystal.
damage or anything?
Crystal, you're immune.
Nice.
You're totally immune to it.
How much damage was it again? Sorry.
7.
7.
So
So it sounds like I'll take like 3.
Howard.
Yeah.
Is your speed gone now?
Yep.
Okay, that brings you 1 more down from hail to impaired to debilitated.
Neat.
You can't take any other actions other than moving an immediate distance. And you cannot move if your speed pool is 0, so you are down.
Okay.
You are on death's door. Sabile.
regeneration
Hold on.
cipher, but what?
I was muted.
Oh. Hello.
Hello.
Sabile. So I want to ask you a question. Sabile has a regeneration cipher on her person, which I would like to use on Howard's character.
All right, run on up
Is
to
that
him.
possible?
Yeah, you can run on up to him and slap it on him, or however you want to get that thing to him and activate it.
Maybe I move a little bit, like the 3 meters, and then I'll be in range to use my telekinesis, and I can give him the cipher that way.
Sure, that sounds good.
Okay. How my mouse is really bad, so I can't actually tell how far 3 meters is. 'Cause
All right,
it
I'll
keeps
move you 3
canceling.
meters.
Okay, I'll let go. Thank you.
Here we go. 3 meters. Shoop. And that puts you within
Within
short
short
distance.
range,
You're
yeah.
in short distance of them. So you use.
And then I will spend. Actually, I still have my telekinesis from earlier, so I don't need to spend anything. And I will give him the regeneration cipher, and like
Okay.
bonk him with it or something.
So-
However, one uses these
And
things.
of course he leaves right then. Right as something good happens to him, he walks away. I'm dead. I'll walk away. For the-
It basically he will
can
regen
hear you.
1 point to any pool per round.
No. He regenerates 1 point of lost damage per round, up to a total of twice the cipher's level. So
Yeah, to any pool. That's what I said, isn't it?
yes,
1 point per round.
per round.
It's
Yes,
a
but it
slow
will
regain.
immediately bring one of his pools back up from being negative, which
Exactly.
is a good thing. And then the next round, it'll bring his other pool up from being negative, which is a good thing,
They don't go negative.
or from being 0. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Being at 0 is a negative thing.
Yeah,
Howard.
it's bad.
For the next 12 rounds, you will get 1 point of health back on your turn.
Got
Does it say
Thanks.
that it goes to a certain pool or
Anyone
anything?
you want.
He can
So-
choose every round.
Benathar, it's your turn. Gain 1 point of
Something.
something. Might,
Right.
speed,
I get
whatever.
a point of speed, so I can move again.
Right.
Moving good.
And that brings you back up from debilitated to impaired.
Okay. Does that happen at the beginning or the end of the round? As in, do I
Yeah.
have an action? or
Yeah, you
not?
have an action. Go ahead.
Okay. I inscribe a rune on myself. I think I have a healing rune.
That'd be
It is
good.
a touch trigger rune. Anyone? Actually, I inscribe it on the ground. Anyone who touches this, and I'll just say it out loud. Hey guys, touch this if you need to. Anyone touching it is filled with positive energy that heals a D6 of points from any pool.
Does this just keep working over and over again?
You can only use it once, but everybody can
Okay.
reach over and touch it once.
Everybody can use it once.
Except one person in our party cannot touch it. Undead that touch the room will suffer that amount of damage.
This does not surprise me.
A single creature cannot be healed more than once per day by the rune. So in other words, we can all take turns touching it, but Regina and the dragon shouldn't touch it. Actually, the dragon should totally
The
touch it.
dragon should touch it.
I'm all for this idea.
Too bad it's flying.
I suggest you make a check to convince it to touch it.
I just,
Keep touching it.
it's a healing rune for all of us. Wink, wink, Regina. It'd be a shame
Regina-
if the dragon touched it.
There, I drew a
Yeah,
healing.
I get to
down
heal a
the ground.
D6 of points. Can you roll a D6 for me, Corey?
Sure. It's /R D6, by the way.
Or you can just click the D6 on the side of your character sheet.
Sure. you
Oh,
can
well,
use
Corey had been rolling them earlier, so I thought he liked rolling them.
it. All right, Regina.
Oh, right. I guess this time Yist can do whatever he was gonna do last time, and I will assist Gorza by being like, "Hey, look at me, dragon! Look at me!"
All right.
And also, I'll do my enable others for Gorza. So
Okay.
she will get 2 assets.
You'll get 2 assets. Yitz.
Okay. Can I touch the thingy?
Yes.
Why are there 2 of me?
That will be like your move. So you can move over and touch it with your foot and get that heal. How much healing does it do?
Okay.
D6?
Yeah, it's a D6.
All right, roll a d6 and get that much healing.
It won't let me move for some reason. Why won't it let me move?
You are moved.
That was happening to me earlier. I don't know
Move
what's up with that.
I think
I just
you're-
said
No, it
keep
won't
trying
let
it,
me
and it would
move.
suddenly
I
work.
tried to move further, but whatever, it's fine.
Nice.
Probably because collision.
It says
I will
a
get
D6.
back 6.
It says a D6 from any
Like-
pool. I don't know if you can mix and match. It says any pool though.
Yeah, it still won't let me move. It won't let me do anything now. Then I'm going to attack it. I don't see what's
But
going
it's probably collision, Derek. So just. you can-
No, I can't. I
You
can't.
can't-
I'm
you can't
using
do
my,
anything.
my mouse
Don't know
to try
why.
to click my token, and it's not letting me click it. It's like highlighting a bunch
Reload
of tokens.
time.
I have no idea what's going on. Anyway, a move and then attack it.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna move and then I'm gonna drink my potion of giant size.
Okay.
What does that do?
It makes me grow 1.5 times my normal size, while at the larger size, I add 4 to my might pool, 4 points to my total might pool. So I go up from
Nice.
14 to 18. And 14 left.
Big lizard.
And a +2 to my might edge.
Cool.
But their speed defense rolls are hindered. They return to their normal size after 1 minute. When the effect ends, their might edge returns to normal, and they lose a penalty to their speed defense and subtract 4 points from their might pool. If this brings their pool to 0, they subtract the overflow first, and then from their speed pool.
Okay. You are now
Um,
big.
I am.
Gorza.
I are big.
Gorza, you're up.
Gorza is going to try and attack again. She's just, I'm doing math at the moment / looking at my abilities. Spending 2 points of effort.
Mm-hmm.
2 assets.
You know what I meant.
It's eased by 2, not assets. Assets are like
Yeah,
bonuses
and-
you get.
And the assets.
I mean, I'm providing an asset
Oh, yeah.
by helping.
Yeah.
You're right. Crystal
And
get-
then I'm doing enable others, which
so you have
is
2 assets.
Yeah.
You have double asset.
Okay. Oh my god!
Level 5.
All right. Well, that's no good.
I'm useless.
Dragon. Dragon gonna chomp Yith. I'm gonna do that.
I'm a big boy now.
Yes.
You look like a yummy, yummy lizard.
You have penalty on speed
Lizard,
defense.
dried lizard treat.
You are hindered on speed defense. So try and dodge my bite, level 8. But you
Well,
do
he
get
can make it an intellect defense, and then he gets an asset. too from
Exactly.
Seville, right?
I'm going to
Yeah.
make it into. I can do intellect or mana, and I'm going to make it into a mana defense roll.
okay.
Look out, Yist.
Base difficulty of 8. And I have no asset for this, right? But no hindrance.
I think you get an asset
Well,
from Seville,
Oh,
right?
from Seville,
yes,
yeah.
Sabille
Yep.
is mentally telling people when they need to dodge.
Yeah. Now. Get out of the way.
Duck!
Right behind you!
Jump. The left. No, the other left.
I meant my left.
That's what happens if they fail. Yeah, anyways.
Failure.
God.
All right. So,
It was on 18, and then it rolled over because it hit the edge of the screen, and that makes me sad.
That beats a difficulty 3, right? Not a 4.
you will take 10 points of damage, but your armor resists it.
10 points.
10
so I take 2
points.
points of might damage. Or speed damage, sorry. You said speed defense, right? originally?
No, it's might. You take might damage.
Might
Okay, then I'll
damage.
take might damage.
When successfully bitten, you are also immobilized. Until on your turn, you can make a might defense to break free.
Because it's holding you.
But I'm also going to spend a GM intrusion point. The skeletal dragon exhales its necrotic breath while the character is caught in its mouth, which automatically inflicts damage on them. So you will take another 7 points of damage that you can't do anything about. But you do have your shields that reduce it by 4, I think.
Yeah, 4. So I'll take another 3.
So you
I
take
have a
another
small
3.
question because I feel like we forgot about it. Is that damage if doesn't Gorza have the poison resist and she failed her roll against the dragon's breath? Did we take that into account for the damage that she took?
Did she use
She
her...
drink it.
Did
She had to have
use-
drink it.
yeah, you got to use that cipher. You have to take
Oh,
an action
okay.
to use the cipher.
Oh yeah. Oh, click on it.
Yeah. Once you eat it, then
Okay.
you can beat it.
I was not sure if it was a absorb elements kind of thing or if it
No,
was a
unfortunately
potion
not.
kind of thing.
You have to. Yeah, it's a potion. You have to drink it first.
Okay. Yith is in its mouth, and it is, yeah,
It is nomming on me
it is nomming.
because I are delicious.
Sabil.
Could Sabine use her telekinesis to try to pull Yist out?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, level 8 might check.
Okay. I need to pull up my spell again. Mind essence, telekinesis. Okay, effort of 2, mightage of 1. Might as well spend 2 effort, which means I have to beat a difficulty 6, so I'd have to roll really high still, right?
Sure.
Well, I mean, I might as well try anyways. Take okay, I will just roll it on my own might pool and then fix it later. Difficulty 6, might, asset, effort to ease, 2 levels. Pray to the dice gods.
Pray that they find you worthy.
You got him.
Ha!
Yay! You can roll well. Yay!
You TK that dragon's jaw open. A little bit of blood comes out of your tear ducts and
Oh god, I'm fucking what's her face from Stranger Things.
Exactly.
11.
and Yith falls out.
She's doing her fucking
Like a baby.
Jedi
Like a
force thing.
Yeah,
Freshly born
exactly.
baby.
Benethar.
Okay. I'm going to step 3 meters back
Sounds good.
and throw an axe at him because I'm tired of being right next to him. That's my, oh yeah, and I get a point back on my speed. Yay.
On
But first, I throw an axe.
where are you putting it? Might? Yeah. Oh, you're not impaired anymore because you got might back. You're all
Yeah,
hail.
I got my might back, and I'm gonna get a speed point back in a moment. But right now, I'm just throwing an axe.
Okay.
I'm not worried about the speed point.
Just remember to make sure you change your damage track. So otherwise things cost more.
Oh, I don't even know where that is. I know you said it earlier, and I
Yeah.
didn't really understand, and I didn't want to slow the game down and find out.
It's the first thing on the combat tab.
Okay.
See where it says hail? It's a
Or
drop
that
down
means
rather,
good, right?
where it says impaired, switch it
Oh,
to
well, I
hail.
never attacked. I didn't do anything while I was injured, so I never had to change it.
Yeah. I've been changing it actually. It's
Oh,
been
well,
me.
you wasted your time. Nothing happened.
It was me. Barry.
All right, you and your memes. It's a difficulty 8.
Difficulty 8? Actually, let me tell you something. Actually, difficulty 7. I didn't notice this one thing on it that says due to its size, its speed defense is level 7. So
Oh. Oh,
It's-
okay. It's one easier to hit.
It's one easier to hit.
You know what? I'm gonna spend 4 points of that might I just got back because we need to kill this thing. And I think that's all I can do. So I hope that does something.
Oh, did you heal your 1 pool point too?
He did.
Yeah, my speed point I got back.
All right.
Anyway, I missed.
Axe goes wide. Regina.
Okay,
Are we getting any
Gorza.
assets for the fact that it's got a tower inside of it and it's hard to move?
You've noticed it hasn't been moving at all.
So I'm asking if we get an asset for that.
You know what? You should. Yeah, I'll give you asset for that.
I don't know if an asset would have fixed my roll.
No.
Not this time. Gorza, I'm sure we can do it this time if we work together.
Yeah, I'll give everybody a free asset now to hit it because it's immobile. It can't really dodge as much anymore. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
All
Good
right.
call.
That's what I was hoping would happen.
In that case, I'll use my enable others for Yist because that's going to be 2 assets for
Yeah.
Gorza already.
You can only get 2 asset total from anything.
Go Yist!
Yay!
I'm helping.
You are.
All right. Yes, you're up.
You're helping so good. Okay, I am going to smashify this MFR.
I love to hear it.
Combat.
You get 2 assets.
Attack. Goes up to this.
Level 5.
The
I
thing is,
have-
it will also never touch your healing rune because it's immobile.
So when you say
Falls forward.
No, it's
2 assets,
Yes.
2 assets is because
One, it's immobile.
One, it's immobile,
And
right?
another from Regina.
And me, I am
Is the-
using enable others to help you from a distance.
So you're giving me an asset, and then I'm
Yes.
getting an asset because it is hard. It is easier to hit, basically, right? Okay. I just wanted to make sure I knew where the assets are coming from. I will then also.
Regina, did your enable others with everybody or just you?
It's only 1 person per
Oh, okay.
round.
Just making sure.
I will spend 3 levels of effort for damage.
All right.
Booyah. God damn it. How does that fail? 10 plus.
Ouch.
I'm going to use a PC intrusion point.
Okay. PC
Yeah, you
intrusion
spent a
tree.
lot of effort.
Yeah.
And you had a lot of easing. And
Oh.
it would do so much damage if
I'll
it hit.
re-roll that.
Does it do 16 damage if you hit? Oh my god.
Just hit the little icon in the bar there, in the chat bar.
The little icon.
The
little
itty
dot-
bitty
yeah.
guy.
And it's worse.
No!
It's worse. All right. Sorry, Gorza.
Do you know how much damage that would have done if I hit? God damn it.
Yeah.
You don't have a skill group or anything that lets you reroll this either, do you?
Oh, maybe I do. I am.
Nope.
No.
Nope. There's no skill group for hitting things.
Okay. I didn't know because I thought there was maybe.
Thought maybe my Athame,
Learned
but
a
no.
new thing.
No, Athame doesn't matter. Doesn't care. Oh, but it did take 2 damage from the double biting me. Every time it touches me, it gets
Oh
electrified.
yeah. I'll take that. I have armor. It negates that.
Sure.
Gorza.
Gorza is getting ready to try and smash.
I love to
That's not
hear it.
smash.
You have. It's level 7 to hit,
And I have 2 assets.
and you have
2
2
assets.
assets.
Okay. I think I got
Ooh,
everything
wait.
set in there just right.
Did Yis put base difficulty as 8, not as 7? I think he hit his first roll.
Hold on.
He He labeled it wrong.
Oh, I did label it wrong, didn't I? No.
You
It
you
says
made it
base
base
difficulty
difficulty 8. And then
You
you
did
had
label it
2
wrong.
assets, which brings it so it was 7 minus 2 assets, which is
5.
5. And then that's it. You don't have anything other than the 2 assets.
No, I'm trained. I'm trained, and I get
Oh, trained.
past ease by 1. So there's 2 more assets
Trained, and why are you eased by 1?
because of the sword. Remember, the Athame gives me an ease by 1 when I'm using the weapon.
Okay.
Oh.
Then that does hit.
And then you don't need to spend the intrusion point.
Task eased by
Oh,
1 additional.
Okay, I did. That's why I was trying to clarify. I knew I was doing something wrong.
Yeah, you were doing something wrong.
Okay, so
How
then it takes 16 points of damage.
16 points of damage.
Nice.
Minus 3.
Damn.
Surprised I understood math there for a second.
Being a giant helps sometimes. I
There's
am in Team
Too
Benathar
much
for
stuff
gianting
in these
is
lists
not
for me to
bad.
tell what's going on, and I hate that it doesn't just add everything up.
All right, Gorza, would you like to use that PC intrusion point?
That
Wow,
sounds
just
awesome to me.
saved.
You definitely want to because
I have Howard's luck tonight.
oh god.
And
Howard
Howard
is all
has
the good luck.
yours?
Oh.
At
Oh
least
my
it's not a GM
God.
intrusion
Okay,
though.
it's
At
not a
least.
nat one.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Brenna.
Sucks.
Sometimes it's the dice.
It's okay, Brennan. I can't hit either, so I'm just trying to help people.
We're doing great.
At this rate.
All right. What do I want to do here?
Okay. I'll be
Um,
right back. Might as well take this.
I'm gonna use my necrotic breath again and get everybody within this. Yeah, Regina doesn't care. But yeah, everybody make a level 8 speed defense. Is it speed defense or might defense? No, speed defense.
Sabine too? Everybody?
No, not Sabine.
Okay.
But everyone, yep. Wait, it doesn't get Gorza? No, it doesn't get Gorza. Gorza, you're free.
Oh, okay.
But it gets Benathar and it gets Yiz.
Yes.
All right, Benathar, you take 7 points.
Don't forget you have an asset from Sabine.
Oh, I get an asset. It still doesn't make a
Sabine is
difference.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't make a difference. Okay, you both
I
take.
still get hit.
You both take 7 points of damage from toxic, noxious breath.
So I take 3. Oh god.
Ouchie.
And
Oh god.
that,
All right.
That probably does
I'm doing great, guys.
terrible things to Benathar. Sabine.
Okay. I'm gonna try to blast it again because currently I don't have much else I can do against it.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess shit. Would you I think I did identify creature previously to get like a weakness from previous monsters. I can't do that here.
Oh, you can do that here, sure.
Okay, I would like to do
I was
that.
thinking you were saying that you did it against this creature. You never did.
No. Like
Not
I've
yet.
been using it previously to try to find if any of these monsters have weaknesses, and I think I'd like to use my action here to do that.
Okay.
If it has a weakness or anything akin to a weakness or a weaker point, I would like to know.
All right. Here we go.
Because it's better than me spending my turn when I'm probably not going to hit and blowing more mana in the process. Regina and Sabine are just in the support squad today.
Yeah.
mean,
These
it's good.
two
All are great support characters though.
These two on the
you a
sides
message.
here, they're the hard hitters. Gorza's just getting bad luck.
It's almost as if you shouldn't be attacking a level 8 creature.
Mm-hmm.
There was maybe some other solution to this problem.
Perhaps. Like, finishing the ritual.
We don't know math, Corey. It's a foreign
Does
concept.
Sabine have a concept of how long from start to finish this ritual takes?
3
Because
rounds.
How many?
3 rounds.
Okay, so then Sabine will use her link with Benethar to say, Benethar, come finish the ritual with me.
I specifically asked that when this combat started if I
Yep.
thought I could do that, and you said no, Corey.
No, I didn't.
No, he didn't.
never said
He
that.
just
He
said
didn't answer.
Sabine had to spend her time
I had to spend my turn
telling you how
figuring
to
this
do
out.
it.
For sure.
That's what you asked is, can she talk to me while I do this? I said, the talking is very complicated, so if she's doing something else, she can't tell you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
we can
so
find
we're at
out
that
until
But I
we-
Hinted
gave-
it was a
Point
no.
now.
I gave a second thing too. I said, she has the notes on it. If you had those, you could do it.
She didn't tell me that.
Yes. Okay. That's in the past. This is now.
Yeah, so let's just do whatever we're gonna do.
Yeah, let's just do whatever.
Sabine didn't do that before because only now did she get the information that it literally has no weaknesses and the only way to really stop this thing is going to be the ritual. That was information I did not have earlier. So now I do.
So now
which
you
is why
can
we're
be
gonna
like,
do it
hey,
now.
no weaknesses. Let's just do the ritual.
Yes.
Guys are
Benethar.
driving me to drink.
Benethar, you're up.
Since Benethar's already injured, like, come on, let's do this.
All right,
Heal your
Benethar gets
point,
back to
too.
the altar.
And Sabine will move this way.
Okay. And remember, Sabine has the stuff that all of the items, all of it.
All of the stuff.
You need that.
He's
Stuff.
got stuff.
Regina.
All of the stuff.
Okay. You want to try this one more time? I'll help each one of you.
All right.
Thank you.
I'll tell you this much about the skeletal dragon. It's under half hit points.
Oh,
Where
wow.
we are bashing it, but
Yeah, you guys
know.
have been fucking it up.
Yes.
You know, when you hit it.
Okay, Yith will Yith will attempt to attack it again.
Okay. Might level 7.
2 assets.
Y'all could just walk away from it.
We could.
it'll probably chase us here. That might be a
No.
problem.
It's literally a mobile. It's got a
Oh, that's
statue inside. It's got a tower inside of it that is mobile and permanent.
Oh, that's a good point.
It can still breathe necrotic flames, though.
Yep.
I don't know how far that attack goes.
It might go far. You don't know.
Yeah.
It might go far. We might not want that over here while we're trying to do the ritual.
We should at least try to distract it, I think.
With your lives.
I was ready to turn Benethar into a skeleton with my next breath attack. I was all ready for a giant skeleton.
If you turned Benethar into a skeleton, I would take control of him. I want you to know that.
So it can, like, turn people undead?
If it kills you, I assume you can.
Back
Gee,
pocket
how much
and everything.
damage?
Okay, I hit.
Yes.
I do 11 points of damage. Actually, sorry, 12 points of damage because I get a +1 to the damage rolls, and that is my turn. I am also now completely out of might, so I become, I believe it is impaired.
You are impaired.
You spent down to 0?
It's
I
got
gotta keep this thing attention on me.
it's got 21% of its health left.
So,
I
like,
feel like that's a very
21
specific
health?
number, and I appreciate you giving us that number.
I love giving you information, guys. Gordon.
Yeah, oh yeah. End of my turn.
Gorza smash!
Gonna definitely try to.
I really want you to
Level
be able to
7.
at least get in one hit.
She's going to use one of her latest new fancy abilities of Minor Wish to do extra 2 points of damage if I hit.
Sounds good. Your tiny mate starts pumping you full of
I wish you
golden
would've phrased it
energy,
like that.
which makes
Phrasing.
you Super
Phrasing.
Saiyan. I'm just saying the golden energy's coming. Pumps her up.
Phrasing.
Pumps her up. It makes her pregnant with energy.
Oh god.
Oh god, no!
Impregnated
No.
with energy.
I feel like we shouldn't be here anymore. It's something we shouldn't be witnessing.
That misses, unfortunately.
I don't think I should
Damn.
be here anymore.
But Brenna, that +2 from being pumped up, and that lasts for the entire combat. So, Skeletal Dragon. Skeletal Dragon cannot do a necrotic. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to do another beat my wings and everybody falls down attack.
Okay, and that's a
That
might
costs-
defense.
That costs my intrusion point. It is a might defense. Everybody make a
Okay.
might defense.
Do they get an asset from Sabine still since I haven't started the ritual?
Yes. If you're directing Howard, you can't direct
But I haven't
them.
started yet.
They haven't
Okay.
started
Started
yet.
yet.
Okay.
She hasn't
Sure.
had her first turn in that.
Then yes.
Okay, level 7 might defense, basically.
And an asset. Yep. Level 7 might defense and an asset, which makes it.
The wing thing was only for people near it, right?
Yes.
Alright.
It's within a short distance, and you are. I think you're outside a short distance.
I think so.
14 feet. Yeah,
Yeah.
you are both outside a short distance, just barely.
There we go. Asset.
Nope. Yith is
Okay, I
not
failed.
prone. Take 5 points of damage, but you take 0 because you're all super armored.
Yeah. I do spend a bunch of mana, though, to do this.
Oofed.
Crystal, you're knocked down. You take 5 points of damage minus armor.
Oh no.
And Gorza.
I figured it would be more expensive to spend the might effort than to actually get hit.
Yeah, definitely. 100%. All right. And Gorza falls down too. Gorza, you take 5 points of might damage minus your armor.
Oh.
Sabille.
I am down to
Okay.
1 might.
Seville will give the notes and start taking. Is it faster if Sabille does the physical steps for the ritual while Benethar does the speaking?
Only one person can do the ritual.
Only one person.
Only
Okay.
one person.
So then I suppose I'll just get everything in order for Benethar and I'll assist. Can I
Okay.
do that with my turn? With my action?
You can give him everything. As for assisting, let me check because it says you. The altar is surrounded by a globe of water, which surrounds it on all sides by 5 feet. Creatures inside the globe are effectively submerged in the water. Placing the offering atop the shrine requires an action. It cannot be merely slapped down. It must be placed with grace and respect. Once the offering has been placed, the ritual must commence. A sequence of prayers and a performance. The character must succeed at intellect tasks. Okay, so you have to get inside the water to place the thing down with reverence.
And Benethar has to do that too. I can't.
No,
contribute
you
that
can
part.
you can place it, but he has to do all of the speaking and dancing and stuff.
Okay, not a problem. I will place it and use my action then to place it.
Okay. It takes 1 action to do that. But here's
Okay.
the thing. He can't actually do anything until you tell him what the prayer is. And it takes
You can read it.
it
I have it
takes
written down.
it takes a task to recall and recite it.
But what if I literally have it written down word for word where he can just read it aloud? Because that's what I did earlier. I deciphered the text, and not only did I understand it, but I wrote it down.
It must be done from recall. You cannot read it from a piece of paper. Otherwise, you offend the god.
Am I recalling it if I'm repeating after her? I'm recalling it from like a second ago? when she said
Yeah,
it?
like
I mean, that's the cheat here, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That is definitely the cheat. The thing is, though, it takes her full action to put it down, so she cannot use her action to... Actually, no, we can do that. Let's do that. Yeah. Benethar, you're up.
She can think and place something at the same time,
yeah, because I
right?
can still tell him what it
So,
is. I can talk
Sasha,
him telepathically.
you're reading it off your piece of paper. Or Sabila is reading it off the piece of paper. And then mind transferring it to Benethar,
Benethar, and
who
never speaking it
seems
aloud.
to be recalling it.
Yeah, I'm never speaking it aloud. How do the gods know?
So, Benethar, you still must make an intellect task at level 4.
Okay.
But you get 2 asset.
Awesome. Cool.
And if you have any skills for speaking, they apply.
I do. I think I do have skills for speaking. Let me see real quick. Abilities. I don't.
Would it be the oration or something?
I have a lot of weird emissary skills for speaking. I'm speaking to a god, though, right?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Can I enthrall it?
No.
That's not what this is.
It's not in range.
It's too far
I
up.
thought God was always here, Corey.
Yeah, it's always in here.
Yeah.
No, you don't have any. You actually don't have a skill in talking.
God
What?
is distant and yet within you at the
The
same
only skill
time.
you have is in using.
I
your-
have the entire interaction thing, I thought.
You have. So I'm reading. I'm looking at your skills. Unless you have a skill that you didn't put under skills and you left under abilities.
Oh, I thought you said if you had the category, you were in it or something. I don't
Oh yeah,
know.
you have interaction. You do have interaction, which means you can
You
re-roll.
can do a reroll.
Okay.
If you
Well,
fail,
that's
you
better
can
than
reroll.
nothing. And you said I have 2 assets, and I still have my intellect.
It's still just a level 2 roll, so if
It's-
you
it's
get
level-
a 6 or better,
It's level 4, but you get 2 assets. So
yeah,
it's
2
effectively
assets,
so it's effectively
a
level
2.
Yeah.
I understood what you meant. All right.
Oh, do you have the academia skill tree? Because that has speaking languages as a skill.
He
No.
has interaction.
I apparently don't get skills. I don't know how this game works.
Sadness.
Your class is weird.
It is weird. Anyway, so I'll spend 1 effort just to be sure. And
Diamond Throne.
Roll a
We
3.
didn't play test this.
Boom! I made it.
Yeah, you would have made that without any help.
All right.
Nice roll.
You recite the prayers. Klaatu,
Finally.
Parada.
Necktie.
Necktie.
Rada.
Rada,
Necktie.
rada.
It's Army of Darkness. He knows.
Regina, you're up.
I'm going to help my friends distract the dragon. Hey, guys.
All right.
Look over here.
Everybody
Look, a
gets
dragon
asset.
treat.
Everybody gets asset. Yeah. You're up.
Yith will try
As a free action.
very hard. I'm gonna heal myself as an action
Cry.
and get 3 might points back.
All right. Sounds good. Gorza, you're up. There's a healing rune right here that you can step on.
There is. You can totally move and do the thing.
Yep. So roll a d6 and get that many points back. You get 1.
Oh my
Her face
god.
is so unamused. Oh, I feel so bad.
Do I still get to try and attack?
You
I
still,
can't.
yeah, you can still attack.
Okay, I
100%.
didn't remember how far I moved. I was too busy dying inside.
Hey, Gorza, are you feeling slow or just weak? No, I mean, like, I have a speed potion you could have. if
That,
you
that's
need
her
it.
response. in character.
Responses.
She's
Does she
feeling
do the response
weak.
slowly or weakly?
You're asking a fighter, "Hey,
Weakly.
fighter, can you fight?" And the fighter is like, "Go fuck yourself. Of course I can fight."
That's Gorza's interpretation of it.
Like, an arm's falling off. Like, there's blood pouring down their face. Can you fight? What do you think? Bring it on!
It's a flesh wound.
Yeah, it's just a flesh. That's exactly what I was
Oh my
just thinking about.
Oh, by the way, Benethar, did you heal on your turn?
She did the thing!
She didn't write down what level it was, though. So I gotta
Oh,
do
God.
math now. 4,
Oh, sorry.
14
5,
beats
6,
a level
7. You hit him.
3. Yeah.
Okay.
4, 5.
How much damage do you do?
6 plus 2, 8.
8. 8 points of damage. Minus 3
Is that from your little husband guy,
is
too?
5.
Why do you think she hasn't done this before? Because it makes everything weird.
All right, it's down to 14% health.
Corey, would this percent happen to be out of 100?
Yes.
That's what I said earlier. He was like, it's down to 21% health. And I was like, oh, 21 health?
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. That's a very convenient, specific number.
Out of 100, I would say I'm at about 21.
If Corey's doing the math that fast, it was pretty obvious how.
It actually has 50 hit points. I'm just taking what
Oh, wasn't that obvious?
I'm multiplying its hit points by 2, and then that's its percentage.
Okay, so it's at 7 health.
The dragon goes. It's gonna
Dragon goes roar.
It's gonna chomp on Yith again. It's gonna try and do that attack where it grabs you and keeps you in its jaws.
Oh, that's not a good one. I don't like that one.
I don't like that one either. I'm glad it hasn't tried to
Yith,
get
you
me.
are hindered in speed defense rolls, unfortunately. But you can make it a different roll, I'm sure, if you want to.
I can make it into another mana roll, which I'm gonna have to.
It's a level 8.
I can't help you anymore.
Yep, no asset from Sabille.
I can see the future, and I'm sorry. Can't do anything about it.
She's like,
She's like, I see the future, and the future
All
says
right.
you're fucked.
Yeah.
And I am fucked. Oh, God.
I mean,
Yith will
not
take
wrong.
10 points of damage from the bite. And then I'll spend a PC intrusion point to blow smoke up your ass, and you'll take another 7 points of damage.
Okay, I am now debilitated because my... Oh, wait, 7 points, but I can get rid of 4 of those, so
Yes.
3 damage.
Yes.
Okay, so my might is 0 and my speed is 3 now. Got
Yes,
it.
his armored V
He is
smoke.
impaired.
impaired, not debilitated.
Oops. Let me get you in
On
its
the bright
mouth.
side, we might be able to finish the ritual this round
Sabille.
before it kills you. I'm
Maybe.
helping Benethar.
All right, Benethar, your next task is to incant a magical mantra and enchant a magical mantra and enchant the offering.
Okay. I do that. What do I have to roll? Is that intellect still?
Yeah, it's still intellect. It's intellect. It's your turn. It's intellect 4. You don't get
Okay.
any assets on this one this time because you have to like do magic.
That's fair.
You do have magical abilities though, like making runes, so you are familiar. If you don't have anything for magical skills. What do I
Yeah.
have?
I'm not
skills.
able to help Benethar with magic? I'm very magic.
So intellect 4, and you can spend
Okay.
effort.
Yeah, I'll spend an effort.
I'm assuming you have at least 2 levels available if you want.
All right. And base difficulty 4, intellect, and roll.
Whew.
Yay!
Good.
That was almost a 5.
Wasting that effort.
All right, you cast magical runes through the water into the offering, and you enchant it. Regina.
All right. Poor Yist is trapped again. I will physically help pry open those jaws and lend him my strength of will to help him when he tries to break free.
Thank you for not letting me
Two levels
die.
of asset.
2 asset for Yith. Yith, it's your turn.
Yay, I need the assets. Let me try to get out of this mouth.
Okay, you need to make a might. It is a might defense. To break free. And is all you can do because you're immobilized.
2 assets. Spend 1 level of effort. Which is basically all of my mana pool left.
Oh,
And
no.
I don't succeed. Should I spend a PC intrusion point to get out of this? Probably, right?
I mean, like, why not?
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
I mean, at
Roll
worst,
this.
you fail again and he just blows you full of fire again.
Okay, I fell again.
Okay.
All right.
Right. This is not looking good for me, but I've done my job and got the attention of the dragon,
Gorza.
who is doing his job and eating me.
He's very good at eating people.
Very
Your
confident.
cousins. It's
eater.
really weird.
What's up, Gorza? What can you do?
Well, she rolled a nat 1 for something.
Heavy mace attack.
Yep.
Would you like to use a PC intrusion point?
Oh, there is
Yep.
one.
I hadn't realized that either.
I thought we were back to 0 after ES3 rolled.
Well, that's not a 1.
Much better.
All right.
Not a 1 is always much better.
So you still don't write in the level, even though you know the level is 7, and I tell you to write in the level of 7, you still don't write in the level of 7. So, I have to do
I
something.
got tired of changing it only for me to fail every single time.
Why does the
Fair.
first... Okay, here we go. So it's eased by 2 steps, and it's trained. So that's 3, 6, that misses. Misses by 1 level.
Yeah.
All right. Skeletal Dragon.
But hey, you didn't, like, hit Yist by mistake or something.
First thing I'm going to do is make a PC intrusion point to blow smoke all over Yith and zombify him, hopefully.
Oh, good.
7 points, Yith, minus
No.
your 4 points of armor.
my friend.
I now have a speed of 0.
Okay, you are debilitated. And then I'm going to attack Gorza. Gorza, level 8 speed defense roll, and I'm going to hit you with my claws.
Gonna hit you with his best shot.
I didn't enter it.
Nope, you'll
Again,
take
'cause
10
I'm a
points of
terrible
damage
person.
minus your armor.
Corey, I have a quick clarification on Gorza's attack. Shouldn't she have had 2 assets if Regina was giving her a asset and it's an asset because it's immobilized? Shouldn't
says-
that have hit? She only put 1 asset in.
I actually used both of my
I-
assets to help Yist last time.
Oh, that's why. Okay. I was trying
Okay.
to help, but I missed something.
Gorza takes 10 points of damage. If it goes past your might, it goes to speed. If it goes past your speed, it goes to intellect.
Yep. I'm now at my speed.
Okay, you are now impaired. Do you know how to change that to impaired? Open your character sheet up. Go to the
Yep.
combat tab. You got it. I see it. Okay, good
Yep.
job. Sabine.
Okay.
Am I able to help Benethar with the next task?
You give
thing?
him the next task, which is show due respect for Elvirath. Which, this should be easy for him. This is what his character does.
This is Kissing and
This-
god ass.
This is kissing god ass, yeah.
Literally the one thing I'm supposed to be able to do. But again, as we've noticed, despite that being the focus concept, there are still no skills involved.
There's no skills.
Well, Sabine has a cult philosophy, which sounds like kissing a cult god ass, and spiritual, which also sounds like kissing god ass. So
Yeah,
can
we
I help
can't
him with
talk.
this?
Benathar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you an asset. So you get an asset from Sasha's character Sabile,
All right.
and it's level 4.
And still intellect, right?
Huh?
Intellect, level 4.
Intellect.
1S.
Intellect level 4, 1 asset.
I think. Oh, that's right. I just got another dot of intellect. So I'm going to go ahead and.
You
I
can
need
use
this to
effort.
work.
We do.
So
we
I'm
need
going to
this
go
to work.
ahead and put everything into it. So that way, as long as I don't roll a 1, should be fine.
We don't want
Hey,
a friend
if you
to
roll a
die.
1, there's a PC intrusion point you can use.
Oh, that'll work too. So, yeah. So we
Hopefully.
should be fine. Intellect 4, 1 asset. We'll just do 1 effort then. And roll it. And we're good.
Woo!
See, if I spend effort, I'll roll well and feel like I wasted effort. That's what I've learned.
Boom! There is an energy wave that comes out of
The altar?
That comes out of the altar.
If it does any damage, I'm going to go lay down.
And it hits the dragon, and the dragon crumples into bones onto the ground, depositing Yith.
Finally!
And a big stone tower that just kind of hovers in the air because it's immobile, and that's where it was.
Oh, okay. It
Sideways.
just stays wherever it is forever.
At the size it was, apparently, because it's like...
Yeah.
Let me...
It's kind of like that lever in D&D where you push a button on it, it just stays there.
Immovable rod.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because when it was activated,
Yeah.
that's where it came to, and that's where it stayed, and then it becomes
It's like
permanent
a
and immobile.
giant
So there's a-
expanding version of the reality spike, which is another cipher thing.
There's a person-sized tower floating in midair, and it'll be there till the end of time.
That's weird.
We're out of combat, guys. We're ending combat.
Woo!
Finally.
Before anyone got killed.
I drink a potion
Thank
of
goodness.
genius and heal back 6 intellect points.
I'm feeling the 10-hour nap coming on unless y'all need something.
I'm gonna pass my speed potion to Gorza.
In
I'm
real
using my
life,
mana
I'm
pool.
hitting my I need to take a nap mode.
Yeah. That's 8 speed points, Gorza.
All right.
Thanks.
So, we're just gonna narrate the ending here.
Okay.
You guys all try and go back to the dinghy, and you get back into the dinghy so you can get back to the ship, and Sabile can't. She physically can't leave the island right now.
I was just gonna say, can't we find the husband first before we go back? I don't think anyone would leave me, would you?
No. And we
And
know
Sabine
that you
wouldn't
need
try
to do
leave
the
before
thing.
fulfilling a promise.
The moment she says she can't leave, I wouldn't leave her here. I'm assuming she'd let me know at some point.
So then you climb up onto the island, you search the island, and you run into an evil lich. And then Regina pulls out the goblet and smashes it, and the lich turns into ash.
Hey!
Convenient.
And then you find what's his name? What is his name?
I don't remember what his
Carl.
name is.
His name is
I wrote
Carl.
it down.
Heinrich?
No.
Nor
the dude.
Van Lawn. Nor Van
Right,
Lawn.
no.
And you
Yes.
rescue him and you give him the locket. And the curse on Sabile is broken. And you get on the ship and with Nor, because, he wants to leave too. And you go
Which
back.
curse? Can she talk again?
No, the curse
No.
of the
Oh,
lady,
the locket.
ghost.
Not
Yeah, the locket.
actual-
I was
Surely
just
a
like, the
curse.
ghosts conveniently break your curse for,
You're
doing them a solid.
Sabila is like you can't leave the island until you do this task. It's essentially a curse.
Okay.
So you give the locket back. Nor comes with you back to the town. You prove, because you have the letter, that Heinrich is a cad, a scallywag.
A
And-
scoundrel.
Yes. And this is enough for Mayor Mardusk to
I don't know, put him in prison.
hold on.
He sends troops to
Stick 'em
arrest
in
him.
the
They all
stocks.
get murdered.
The
It's
Duke is
evil.
arrested and held captive until he's given a proper trial.
Yes.
And the town is safe. Trade comes back to the land, and a new evil cult goes and takes over the Temple of Elverath, so they can get more gifts to keep the evil god from making the curse once again.
They all live happily ever after the end.
The end.
The city
We
is
did it!
safe.
Ooh, and we
Powerpuff
all level up, so
Girls.
it doesn't matter. Do we all level up because it doesn't matter?
Because it doesn't matter. Yep.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah,
Go to tier
we're tier
5.
6 now.
That is the end. I have a lot of thoughts on this. Something we should talk about later on when we have more time. We're over an hour over. So thank you for doing this grueling thing with me. You brought down the skeletal dragon down to 70 hit points. That's an impressive feat. That's
Yeah.
amazing. Like 1 or 2 more hits and you would have just destroyed it the old-fashioned way. I just don't think you had it in you. I don't think you could physically have done it anymore. I think you
If
were
it
out of
wasn't
gas.
for my rolls,
I know.
Yeah.
I was literally about to die.
I still had mana, so I could have started a pump it full of damage that it couldn't negate, but I was like, I didn't want to take that risk. I'd rather help Benethar do the ritual than potentially miss.
I
You know
had,
what
by
I'm
the
saying?
way, 4 intellect points and 2 mana points left. And if either of those went gone, I would have been dead.
By the way,
I
did
was
you know
close.
that you can use PC intrusion points to do things other than just rerolling die rolls?
No, because they're a thing you made up.
Yes, I can. But the things that I can use it for are like advantageous malfunction, which makes a device malfunction.
Oh.
Or inexplicably unbroken, a device that is broken becomes fixed.
Yeah, we all have those.
No, that's just me and you.
Why? I
Okay.
think all
Because
of
they're
us have
based
them.
on your type. We're both channelers, and we both
Oh.
get those same exact PC intrusions.
All right, guys. You also had magical items you got from the statue and then never used. That's
Yeah, the net. I was thinking the net would have been nice.
But
Spirit of
other than
Helen
that,
Bliss.
I hope you enjoyed it. I hope everybody out there who's watched this stream enjoys it. I don't even know what happened on Twitch. Did anybody come in? No. But we appreciate you if you watch this as a recorded thing. I didn't thank our patrons, so I thank you, patrons, for giving us the time to do this little cool adventure. We're going back to Shadow Empire next week. Join us for that. Of course, we do Cyberpunk every Saturday, and
Get
look
hyped.
forward to Fist of Verdun podcast coming soon.
I do want
From
to thank the guy that made the intro. That was awesome.
oh yeah, Sebastian for making the intro and a lot of the other stuff that's around here that he does. From Brenna, Howard, Crystal, Sasha, Tarek. My name is Corey. Go roll some dice.